Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
How's everyone tonight? Well, welcome to Mock Draft episode 7. This is Lawrence right here. He's going to be the 49ers GM tonight. Kenny, what team you drafting for tonight?
Duval.
You want the Jags?
You know I want the Jags.
Wow,
that's a fun one.
That's actually fun. That's interesting right there.
Hey, by the way, I have
of course,
some trades.
Levi's got like a bajillion picks. Poor guy.
I have some trades we have to make though. Before we start, I'm trading someone. So
I know I should trade 2-6 for like a 5th just to get rid of things.
You know what? That actually reminds me. Important.
I'm just loving all of the smoke screens I'm seeing from teams. Like, I saw some report today that they were like, we don't really think there's a number 1 wide receiver past Travis Hunter. Like, trying to down talk Tetro from Arizona. Yeah, and I'm like, there ain't no way. No way.
Well, now how good is he actually? Because that's something has been updated with the latest version. I do not care. Give me that mock draft simulator. There we go.
I mean, he's
but yeah, I mean, how good is he? I haven't necessarily done a lot of studying on receiver because I look at that like if they take a wide receiver with the 11th overall pick, I might just have a heart attack.
He's pretty nasty. He can play.
You'll have to talk to your boy Platform about that.
If they took a wide receiver with the number 11 pick, we right.
Man, I really.
That's
if you had to choose between
you took one with 31 last year. That was.
Who got shot?
I look at it like I don't see him taking Tyler Warren because we're about to extend Kittle, and he had a really good season last season. So, all right, we got the Ravens, Jags. Kenny wants the Jags. I haven't shared the screen yet, but where is Jacksonville? Are they still in the NFL?
They have the 5th pick, I think.
They'll be
there they are.
London Jaguars soon.
I was just looking at the list trying to find them. Random factors for CPU selections. It's 2. Maybe we'll have some fun and we'll turn that. No, just kidding. I'm not messing with that.
Man.
They still got Travis Hunter on top.
I'm on PFFs, like following along as well, like running a mock draft. And at 11, y'all took Tyler Warren in this mock draft.
Are you going to?
Oh my goodness!
Who the fuck is that? Is that a tight end?
Yeah, the tight end.
It's
Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State tight end. He's the best tight end in the draft, but I just don't see us doing that.
Are you going to do the DK trade?
Man, I want him.
You have to move DK to the Raiders.
I want him. I'll give Mark Andrews. I've seen as high as Mark Andrews, a 2nd and a 4th. I think a pick swap 4th, maybe. I think is what the Ravens are offering potentially.
Currently looking, and these guys have upgraded. They've updated. They gave us Washington Commanders 5th rounder, so I don't have to do that trade.
Oh, that's nice.
Sweet.
So, let me share screen real fast, and we'll.
Hey, sorry guys. I
trade Kenny wanted to make
quick.
here.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to be eating on the camera.
I don't care. Do whatever you want on camera. I'm not monetized.
Yeah, but the ladies,
we're going to take all the screenshots.
I got to look my best. I can't have food hanging off my face.
Just don't. Well, I do care. Don't do anything that'll get me banned. That's all I ask.
Follow the terms and
Dang, we got all kinds of folks showing up already.
Hey, remember, we got to make some.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bebop.
Yeah,
Hey, Bebop.
we got Bebop, Steve-O. Steve-O's gambling. I think
Steve-O.
Steve-O wants. I think we're Steve-O might be the GM next week. I think he wanted the week after free agency. I have to talk to him and make sure.
So,
John Jay, what's cracking, buddy?
John Jay.
When's Joe Stevens buying that jersey?
Yeah, that's good. That's got to happen. Speaking of, that's the one.
Oh, he's there. Be there in 5 minutes.
To send Joe the link. My bad.
Literally,
Daniel Burr.
let's say it.
I gotta get him on here because I forgot to send him the link.
Man, have y'all seen
Even
Darius
available.
Alexander's going in the first round of mock drafts now?
Yeah, I've seen Membo going 4th to the New England Patriots.
My God, that's wild. That's too much. Oh,
Send him a text. Let him know that I sent that. I forgot he wants to be here. So my bad. And it would be interesting to have him here right now.
I know, right? We need a rebuttal. We need a confirmation. We need something. Oh, my boy's there. There's no. Oh, my mock drafts keep going the same way though. In the first round, if I don't trade back.
Yeah, I'll just keep my eye on the. What is going on here?
I will leave and come back, so Lawrence can be above me.
You know what?
I can rearrange that.
I am super excited. The Ravens, of course, it got announced earlier tonight that they signed Ronnie Stanley to a 3-year, $60 million extension. So Ronnie's going to be coming back to the Ravens. Super stoked about that. But what makes it even funnier is last year I predicted not the restructure, not the extension, but the renegotiation of his contract down to the amount and reducing his years, basically making him a free agent faster. And then I went and found my tweet earlier. I tweeted out the Ravens GM's wife way at the beginning of the offseason when I started running the numbers. And I put Ronnie at 4-year, $82 million. They signed him 3-year for $60. So basically $20 million a year, same money I was willing to give him. But I wanted to offset him and Rosengarten both becoming free agents at the same time, but now they will be. And it also makes sense in a certain different aspect. But.
Congratulations.
Joe, I sent you the link on Twitter, so check your DMs on X, buddy.
You definitely needed to re-sign him.
It was so vital.
Now I gotta go back.
And it changes our entire draft strategy.
Let's see, yes, actually I do. I have to go back. So reset draft.
What you eating, by the way?
Because we're getting Joe. We're going warp speed because we want to actually get this done. Poor Levi. That guy's got like 18 picks or whatever.
11. And it's only going to And
I just say that because, it seems like you have a lot more than that.
We will officially know. I think generally the compensatory picks comes out either the 10th or the 11th. We get the official comp. So very soon, the picks will actually be very cemented. The comp picks are still predictions, I believe.
I think you're right.
I tried to Google exactly, but it's never like an exact day or time. But it's always like right before the league year starts. Which I just gotta
keep an eye on my. I'm in StreamYard twice, so have it up on my tablet so I can keep an eye out for things going on.
I heard they call David McNiner 2 streams, like 2 chains.
Oh, I know.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, that's fun. That's funny that they already adjusted for that trade. I wonder if they adjusted for this one because they're giving them up for a 3rd rounder. Look, there's 82 and 92.
I heard too that there's a lot of talk in the back wing. So of course, Geno getting traded to Oakland, to reunite with Pete Carroll. not convinced Sam Howell is the guy, and maybe because they might be tampering a little bit early. The early favorite supposedly for Seattle is Sam Darnold.
Well, it looks to me like they haven't compensated for that trade yet because the Raiders have the 68th pick.
Yeah, they probably haven't done that one yet.
Hey, David, when do you want to do this trade? Because I'm going to have that first pick.
Well, let's do it right now because we're kind of waiting for Joe to show up.
Okay. All right. I want the number 1 pick from the Titans, so let's start there.
Ooh. They are open to trading too. They are open to trading.
Oh yeah, they need to rebuild.
Seriously?
Let's get one.
Have y'all everything that happened with Xavier Worthy? By the way,
of course we know.
Like the full story.
Yeah, I mean I know. I told David a quick thing this morning, but you want to tell everyone?
Go for it.
I mean, of course, the assault charges were dropped against family or residents with choking. Essentially, supposedly he hired a private investigator who proved that his girlfriend or wife was cheating on him.
Was it Cheaters?
He
I love that show.
spent like 2 weeks basically trying to get her to leave and telling her to leave. The private investigator probably supposedly has video of her cheating as well. And of course it escalated from there, but supposedly she pulled out his hair as well, which there's supposedly evidence. It's why they dropped the charges pending an extended investigation. He chose not to press charges, and then she did. Basically, what it is.
You had a joke there with the extended line, and
Why
you
does
blew
it keep doing that?
A wild situation, man.
Why does it keep doing that? And then it resets the trade. That's all right. So what are you offering them? Because right now I put it straight up and it's saying no, obviously.
Trevor Lawrence.
And of course, it also just broke that Sam Darnold is not expected to resign with the Vikings. Yeah, that's a good.
We have a guest today. His name is Lawrence. I'm gonna trade Trevor Lawrence.
Do it.
You're trading Trevor Lawrence.
Well, we have a special guest, so I have to, I like to do a theme.
Also, the last part.
What else is it going to take? That's what I want to know.
Drama is that Gino, one of them is going to sign their extension first, which will then set the quarterback contract for the other, if that makes sense. Just how Jalen Hurts and Lamar signed theirs kind of cohesively in a sense. So
they're outright rejected it.
Yeah. We ain't done though. I don't care about. I don't F them picks. What about next year's first? And Trevor Lawrence.
They really denied
Trevor Lawrence.
What did you offer the first time, Kenny?
Just Trevor Lawrence, but I knew it wasn't just going to be Trevor Lawrence.
I would say I would offer Trevor and a third.
I just want to go from one extreme to the other to see, like, you know what I mean?
Let's go.
True.
That way we don't have to do it like 10 times.
Let's do a second.
Let's see if they.
Yeah, that's fine. If they do a second, that'd be fine. I don't know.
You got to dangle that worm a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look, he's still there.
It's a little dangler strangler.
The dangler strangler.
The strangler dangler.
There you go.
Shout out Pterodon.
Shout out Jackbox.
Right, where's Joe?
I heard Joe Stevens scarred.
Joe's doing some quick research.
Joe's scarred to play me in Madden.
Wow, they're saying nah.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, next year's first, do it because it's worth it.
He's going up there to get Shador number 1 overall.
No,
next year's first.
No.
Oh, you're not.
Cam Ward. What system you playing?
I like Cam Ward more personally, but
yeah, so do I. What system are we playing Madden on?
PlayStation 5 for me.
On PS5?
I'm playing on an OG Xbox, so I can't even talk shit. I'm just messing. Joe wanted to play me the other day, and I was messing with him.
I haven't played an opponent in Xbox since 2001, Lawrence.
I'm starting to wonder if Joe's
y'all are old enough to know. I was trying to get on the Madden bus back in the day.
Yeah.
So was I. So I'm willing to play anybody in Madden.
Oh man.
Let me know.
How are we doing, David? Any
the next gen console? I'd be back.
Still, for some reason, it keeps makes you do it
the
trade.
Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, that's why I wanted to start at another. That's why I wanted to start at the other end of I figure if they were gonna take the one, we could always go backwards one step, but maybe not even. I would do it for Trevor.
Man,
and the
they let
first.
Evan Ingram go too, so they need tight end bad in Jacksonville as well now.
Yeah, they do.
Christian, it's crazy they went from
Well,
releasing
Brenton
Christian
Strange
Kirk
was
to getting a
good.
draft pick for him.
So next year first.
Brenton Strange was good, Levi.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I mean, if he
Yeah,
gets to
what'd
start
you
every single
want to
day,
try
he
to
was-
trade this year?
I'm sorry.
So I got Trevor Lawrence in next year's first.
And they accept it?
No, I don't think they're going to actually accept this because
so
next
crazy.
year's first, like by the scale, isn't. It's like a third round pick this
Yeah, no,
year.
I'm aware,
ain't it,
I'm
Levi?
aware that it'd take more. I'm just trying to figure out what that is.
Well, I'm gonna add your second rounder.
This
And
year?
we'll see. Yes, we're gonna see.
I'd rather you did my
This
second.
could take a
next
minute.
year. Honestly, I'd rather you just do 2 first, 2027, 2026, and Trevor Lawrence for this year's first. If you just start there, we'll know where we are.
I don't think it lets me go down to 2027.
Okay, how about the second round pick in 2026? But I need the second round pick this year, though.
Yeah, you do. There's some good talent there in that second
There
round.
is, and I don't know what's going to happen next year. And the whole point of this move is to make a huge move
Oh.
in Jacksonville, not just to like.
You see, every time it makes me freaking restart. That's
That's so weird.
No, I think it does it on most sites.
yeah. Every time it makes me completely restart, and I'm trying to figure this out.
Have you tried doing a reverse from Tennessee side as the first?
Honestly, I've
Let's
never
try
done
it.
that.
Has Joe showed up yet?
Not yet.
I was seeing anything in private chat.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Chad, we're not playing musical chairs in our front office. We're playing
Shoots
oldies and
matters?
favorites because we're bringing back all the old coaches.
Are you
Chuck
playing
Pagano
Trouble?
is back. Dean Pease is back. God, there's another one that's back
Why
as well.
is it? Why is it saying adjust offer? Look. No. Why does it do that?
Okay, so you can't select.
Definitely not the 2027. Oh, I see 20. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I wonder why they wouldn't let you do that.
Well, I mean, there's 2026, but yeah, it doesn't let me go to 2027.
Okay, do the first 3 picks next season in Trevor Lawrence and see if they do that.
Wow.
Yeah, there's like no way.
First, second, and third rounder 2026 and Trevor Lawrence for this year's first round.
Because if it doesn't take that, then it's got to be like bugged or something.
Right, exactly what I'm trying to figure. That's why I wanted to do the
extreme. Like
I
you were
wanted to
saying,
start
yeah.
at one side and go to the other. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you just want 2 picks in the top 5.
you're correct. Maybe the top 3. We'll see.
I mean,
how-
Chicago did it last year,
still
and the
has
Houston
Trevor
did it
Lawrence
years
checked.
before that. CJ
Yeah,
Stroud
still has him
and
checked.
Derek Anderson, or not Derek Anderson, what's his name? Will Anderson.
So that's the first, second, and the third rounder and Trevor Lawrence.
They're saying no. Like I don't know what the value of the number 1 overall is, but it's more than that.
I know the old model is like
3,000
3,000 points.
I have the chart on my phone, but I can't read it because it's so damn small.
So hold on. Let me ask you though, did you include your first round? Like that's what they really want, is that they want your first round pick. They're not going to not have a first round pick this year.
Yeah, you're right.
So I feel
So
like
here's
so
what
it's got to be Trevor Lawrence, your first round pick this year, which is a pick swap.
Yeah.
I feel like that should get it done, but if not,
Try that first.
second or third round next year, I feel like would get it done. But
Try
they
that
want
one. Try that one first. We still have what, the 36th pick? Maybe I can still move up into the first round and get another pick in the first round.
Definitely, there's probably an asset you can move on from as well. You know, I'll take this a step further.
Well, I mean, is Ingram a free agent, or we still have him? Because I think he's gone, right?
Yeah, free agent. They cut him cap casualty style.
We do have
So
2
what-
running backs. We only need 1. I would part with ATN and keep Bigsby.
Here, look, these guys are like have Trevor Lawrence permanently.
They're both
checked
young
here.
on rookie contracts too. Is
Yeah.
the thing.
So what'd you want to offer?
The first pick this year and Trevor Lawrence. Because if that doesn't work,
remember we tried. Oh, okay.
You know,
So this
Etienne
this
is
year's
a free agent actually next year, so the Etienne thing might not be a bad idea.
yeah. Well, I'm going to try and use ATN in my second round pick to move back into the first. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
they're still rejected.
Still waiting for Joe, right? So it doesn't
Dude,
matter.
that's wild.
Well, I just sent him a text asking him if he's joining.
Oh, he's coming. He's got his charts,
gotta
his
be
graphs, and
bugged,
he's got
bro.
notebooks full of stuff.
I don't see anyone else join the stream yet.
Kenny's describing me now.
No, I only see comments in the chat. Hey, Chad.
I mean, screw it. It says it's going to reject it. Let's see.
Hey, Tommy.
Let's see if they'll actually reject it. Yep, they'll reject it.
Offer them everything. Everything. Every single pick he has.
I mean-
everything.
Well,
for the
that
next
seems
2
weird.
years.
That's kind of weird to me. Do you think it's because of his contract? Because of Trevor
His
Lawrence's
contract might devalue his trade value.
Yeah.
because
Like
he
I said,
hasn't-
offer them every pick for the
here,
next
you
2
know what?
years. We'll figure it out.
Honestly, I feel like some of those offers were more than enough. So why don't you try and give Trevor Lawrence to the Giants and see what they give me back? It doesn't have to be their first pick.
I'm going
To
to
the
try to do it in
Giants.
PFF, to be honest with you. All right, so I've got their first pick for Trevor Lawrence. They're not even interested. If I put
Aaron
your
Rodgers.
first round pick, they accept it immediately, Kenny.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Your first round
Aaron
next
Rodgers.
year.
Why are you
82.
trying to get 2 picks in the top 5, Kenny? Like,
I mean, it's
Why
pretty
a hard
aren't
thing to
you?
do.
It's pretty obvious why. Callahan needs to win now.
Fuck you, PFF, by the way.
Okay, I got to see what did I even have checked?
Gotta copy the current stream. Fuck PFF.
Wow. Oh, I already said that today.
Come
too.
on.
Just joking
I
because
want to get
they
this done
did,
so we can get drafting.
5
Well, I
free
thought Joe
agents that
Stevens
like
was coming.
match teams, and they put
That's what
Ronnie
I thought
Stanley
too.
to
I
the
sent
Chiefs.
him a text. I haven't seen him join yet.
I've been
Yeah,
grinding.
Trevor
stuff.
Lawrence still
Fire.
checked. It's just Trevor Lawrence right now.
Okay, Trevor Lawrence to the Giants. What
Oh.
do you want, Giants?
Saquon Barkley back.
Would they give me their second round pick for Trevor Lawrence? What about that? Do the Giants have a second round pick? I'm pretty sure they do.
It's saying except for the 3rd overall pick and just Trevor Lawrence.
Damn.
But can we just
Please
try
them.
to? Can we try the second rounder? And if not, I'd do the 3rd. Yeah, I'd do that. Yeah, listen, Trevor Lawrence is not it, okay? And I don't need to tell anyone here that Trevor Lawrence is not it. He needs to go to a different team, if anything, to succeed.
Look, I'm just gonna look at the.
You mean just
what
go to London as a new?
Yeah, go to London.
What
London.
in the hell is
I guess the
that?
Jaguars are probably going to be London.
That's the joke because of Con. Yeah.
Uh-oh, what
It's-
happened
you
there?
You just like shorted out my stream, buddy.
Bro, I do that to computers. That's why I don't work well with computers, man.
You just shorted out my stream there. Like the
Computers
so
have never liked me, ever.
You're just so electric, man. You interfere
No,
with
they know a threat when they see one. iRobot.
It's like don't try to do so many trades. That's what I was trying to tell
No,
you.
I just honestly, it's crazy. I go faster than the computer, and John Jay knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Just looking, and I still do not see. Hold on a second.
Oh
Is Joe
wow,
in here?
Joe, that's right. Joe
Oh.
almost had to get. No, it wasn't. It was Corona that had to get the tattoo. But now Joe has to buy another jersey, which he probably has like an account somewhere anyway, where they just like comp him jerseys. He has so many.
I can't wait for that. I freaky can't. This is going to be like really good, you know.
Sorry, I broke the game.
It's all good, Kenny.
Okay.
Let's figure this out though. Like you want to trade Trevor Lawrence? That's
It's
painfully
like-
obvious.
It's like when you go play wiffle ball and you hit a
Oh.
home run and the ball's gone, and then it's like, oh, great asshole, you hit a home run, good for you.
Well,
Well,
I'm
Ball's
just
gone.
wondering,
We can't
like,
Realistically, you probably couldn't get a first for Trevor, but you could probably get a second from somebody.
I feel like I can get a second round pick for Trevor from either the Raiders or the Giants, perhaps.
And then you could always use one of those picks second.
Okay, he says he's joining, so
I
he said that just in the nick of time because I was just clicking the.
Well, I would try and do both
So
my second round picks to try and move back into the first.
Just for Trevor Lawrence flat, a second and a fifth, which then you'd literally turn those back around into a low first round. But I know your quarterback might not be there.
Don't say that, Levi.
You could, though, use that
so here
first.
We're going to try it. We're going to try to shorten the stream out again.
Or just a third and then trade Etienne later for something.
Okay, so there are no picks. It's just going to be Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Because we know New York's willing to do ball with you, but it's Cleveland and Tennessee we got to worry about.
Yeah, it is.
I want to see if Cleveland will do it.
If they're smart, Tennessee will take
did
Travis
you see
Hunter.
have y'all seen the drama with Garrett and the owner?
It's something. It's not a me problem, though.
Supposedly he wanted to sit down with the owner and try to talk it out, and the owner would basically literally told him no, he would not meet with him, and if he wanted to talk to the GM.
He said hell no.
I have a feeling it's not going to go well in Cleveland.
That's great.
Deshaun Watson gets treated like an all-star, but Myles Garrett, who's given his soul for like 9+ years, gets treated like that. I'd be upset too. And I feel like a lot of the guys on the defensive side of the ball over there are kind of agree with him.
Well, all right. So the Browns, that's a hell no.
Life, she is a mother effer.
You know what though? If you make the trade early like this, it would influence.
Oh, look.
What?
It's right on borderline, Kenny. You want to do
for
it?
The third?
It's for the third overall pick. This is Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, it doesn't help me much, but it's better than nothing.
Dude, are you kidding?
Yeah,
me?
I mean, yeah.
We'll see if they even accept it.
Like I said, if they take it, yeah, that's what I figured.
So here's my logic. Aim for Tennessee or Cleveland second with Trevor Lawrence because it'll affect their need at quarterback. Therefore, they might not use the first or second overall pick on quarterback.
Well, I was thinking that, or I thought possibly the way that some people, I'm not going to say who, have fallen recently, I thought maybe the Raiders were also a possibility.
You want to try for the Raiders first rounder?
Like I said, I only
it would have to be, listen, I would have to get the first pick or else it doesn't work. So it's okay. We could just move on and I'll draft with Jaguars.
That's why I said taking the second for Trevor for Cleveland, Tennessee will affect their draft strategy.
Yeah.
So even though you don't get that first pick from them,
unless the game glitches out like it does and they still take a quarterback.
That's true.
Because I'm telling you.
That's very true.
But I do like the idea. Do we have the time? Lawrence is gone. Joe still hasn't come back. And, I'm just curious. Again, I'm willing to do it, obviously, because I think it's kind of fun, but it may take a minute,
Yeah.
Lawrence hopefully will be back.
I think Lawrence will probably be back. I see a private chat is, I don't know, Lawrence is gone. We lost Lawrence.
Yeah.
And we should wait for
I
Joe.
feel like we probably talked a little bit too much for him.
Well, I guess.
No, he said he's got to go.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's cool.
The Fakers. I saw LeBron facing off with Stephen A. the other day.
Uh-oh. Well, see, that's good TV. You know what I mean?
Lakers coming back. Maybe that's why he had to go.
Yeah, right? Because they were getting blown out.
There's Sponge in the comments as well.
Spongy says he's taking over because somebody has to do it.
That's a League of Legends song.
Duval.
Well, all right. So you just want to? We could just get going. I mean, where's
Hell
Joe
no?
at,
I'm gonna try and get that second round pick, like Levi said. But if we don't have time, I'm happy to move on as well.
I mean, I'm cool to let you keep working on it. There's no one else here anyway.
Yeah, again, like it's up to you, David. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'll sit here and try and make a million.
No pressure, David. No pressure.
It's gonna be very exciting.
Yeah. So you want whose second round pick? The Titans? Because
Trevor Lawrence for Cleveland's second round pick.
Well, we're gonna try the Titans.
You know what? But
there's
still the Giants there, Levi. Like it's very tough. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, basically, that's what I would have to do, though.
Okay.
So how about we try? Because I still think it's crazy for Tennessee not to take Travis Hunter. you know what I mean?
Who's gonna throw him the ball?
I know, but you can get a vet to throw him the ball.
I'm telling you, Sam Darnold to Seattle, I feel like it's a lock too.
I'm hearing Darnold as well.
Yeah, he officially came out today that he's probably not going to re-sign with the Vikings,
which is crazy. But I get it.
But again, so what I've heard rumor-wise is that Darnold's going to go to Seattle. When he signs that contract, that will set the market for Geno Smith's new contract with Oakland. So that's also when we'll see Geno sign his extension with Oakland, which should mirror Sam Darnold's new contract more than likely with Seattle, but we'll see about that. Like again,
I can't wait.
Right, the Browns' second rounder is saying it's giving you a big green light
for the Trevor.
Yes.
Try to sneak a fifth.
Again, exactly.
See what they'll
see if they'll throw. What do they got? What do they got to give? Like
if I was a GM, that's what I would.
The fifth's away green light, so let's go for fourth.
Ooh.
That's away green light.
Try three.
Third.
Wow.
Okay, then excuse me. Then try the first one, please. Because if they're doing second, third, fourth, why wouldn't they do the first? You either need a quarterback or you don't. Trevor Lawrence is a quarterback, and he's better than most, as bad as he is. Why wouldn't you do that? I'm sorry. That's crazy. Again, the contract is the reason, but this is fantasy. So, you know what I mean? So they rejected. They reject number one. What if I throw in my second round this year? Would they do that?
Oh, kick back to the Ravens.
Yeah.
I know that's the problem. Then I click on this and it kicks back to this, and
it goes to
totally
the top,
cancels.
the first letter, the first alphabetical team.
See, that's the problem. So you want to throw your second rounder in. It should still have. Oh, Joe's here.
Oh, we got Joe. Right as I'm finishing my first Crown and Coke.
Hey,
add
Joe.
him to stage.
What's up, guys?
Oh.
Spit in your glass.
So is Sam Darnold coming to Seattle?
What are you talking about? We got Geno Smith, dude. Like I've said before, Geno's our guy. I don't know why people keep asking me what's going on.
He was. They apparently agreed to trade him to the Raiders for a third-round pick.
Joe hasn't seen anything about that.
Well, have you heard about DK?
I've been in my darkness retreat.
Being offered for Crosby?
Sipping ayahuasca.
I've been in a darkness retreat since Thursday, so I have no idea.
Ooh. All right, David, that's cool.
Tell me how's Aaron Rodgers
I
doing?
would do a second-round pick and their third-round pick for
Where's he
Trevor.
signing?
I'm ready to go. If you're willing to do one,
I know he was there with you.
Yeah, we're getting Aaron Rodgers, bro. I just got out of a darkness retreat.
We've been trying to make this trade for like half an hour. Let's just do this.
That's why I'm stoked.
I don't know if this is what the war room is really like. It might be.
Oh, it's worse.
Yo, did you get my extra third or what?
For Geno, I haven't yet. I will, though. Okay, so second and third.
Joe's going to openly deny it, but they'd be like, no, I want payment, though.
Hootie hoo.
And it's short fucking out.
We broke it.
Bro.
Damn it, Kenny.
Can I be honest with you? Most of these
Kenny,
mock
let's stop trying to make a trade here. Let's no, just kidding.
Most of these mock draft sites have been crashing a lot lately, just so you know.
Yeah, because I've been doing too good.
That's it. You're breaking it.
That's the
Oh, look, it still has everything up.
Dude, I did send so the last mock draft that crashed at the very end, I sent that to a few of the homies, and they were like, holy fuck, if that happened in real life, I'd be so stoked. And I was like, yeah, that's why fire John Schneider, hire me, who doesn't watch film. Okay.
Half the drafts I've done in the last 2 days have crashed.
Joe, just remember, if you get hired, then you can pay me, and then I'll move out to Washington.
No,
here's another thing. These sites are riddled.
No, dude, you can work for free.
Damn, unpaid internships.
Yeah. Who's Jacksonville? My voice cracked, guys.
Duval.
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 Let's ride. Sorry.
Kenny wants to be Jacksonville, and he's been trying to make me trade Trevor Lawrence for like half an hour now.
Yeah, but now we know
what
works. Now we know what
Kenny,
works.
I'm here. It's time to get to business. They don't pay me by the hour to be on this program for nothing.
Well, that's perfect
So
because we're starting right now.
Okay. I pay Joe Stevenson dick pics. That's how I get him up here.
McNiner pays me like.
I did the trade.
Yes, goodbye, Trevor Lawrence.
So Seattle.
You're welcome, Jackson.
I'm going to get another Crown and Coke. Congratulations.
Seattle, make trade. Make trade.
Love it.
I want to get rid of Geno Smith.
We got to get that 68th pick, I think is what it was.
Yo, this is great. Thank you, David. I appreciate your patience. So you would make a good father.
Because that would still be in
Gina.
the second round.
Add Gina to trade.
Gina Smith, what a Gina Smith. What a mighty, mighty Gina.
It already adjusted and gave us Washington's fifth rounder. Raiders. Come on.
I'm going to
aware of the
Vegas trade
trade.
to go to a Raiders
Did you already know about it? Did you already know that Max Crosby was? They tried to get Max Crosby for DK and Geno, Seattle.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a rumor. I don't know if it's true.
I just heard it today. I don't know if it was true.
Let's get this freaking draft. Also, Chad
That's
Schrader.
what I'm saying. Let's get going.
What's up?
We're ready.
Ooh. Kenny, you're getting trade offers the 12th, the 76th, the 172. Next year one and
Yeah.
Wait, stop. But what can he get for Trevor Lawrence?
We did it already.
Oh my God.
What is that trade? The Browns? No, the Browns. Come on.
You don't want to do it? Any of it?
They're all for. No, I'm good.
Do it.
No, I don't need any of those.
Okay, who you drafting here?
Oh wow!
You just traded Trevor Lawrence.
Tet McMillan to the Jags right now. BTJ.
Look, there's Shador Sanders. You just traded Trevor Lawrence.
BTJ and Tet McMillan. Let's go. There is free agency, you know.
Yeah, who's gonna throw him the football?
Right now, it's Will
That's
Levis.
Exactly. Well, it ain't gonna be Trevor Lawrence.
It's gonna be Will Levis, my friends.
Who's the 49ers?
Didn't I set that to lightning fast?
David?
That's
Who'd
actually
you take with that first
tempting.
pick, Kenny?
Huh?
Who'd you take with your first pick?
I took Tet.
Wait, didn't you trade for a second first round pick?
That's actually tempting.
No. That was for the second and the third round pick, remember?
Okay. Who are you taking, Brady Cook?
Ooh, look, Ashton Genty's still on the board.
You should get that. Somebody would trade you for that.
I got a feeling
look at
that
this.
I can't believe
all the tackles are gone.
Damn, Josh Simmons.
These guys just took Josh Simmons, freaking the Bears.
That's a classic Bear move, actually.
I love
Campbell to the Patriots.
The Pierce to Carolina. They're thinking he's Brian Burns 2.0. That lines up, actually.
Shador Sanders to the Jets. Poor guy.
Yeah, he did. I knew he wasn't going to fall to 45.
Wait, Josh Simmons to the Bears is a really good pick.
It is. They have so many offensive linemen now.
But it also might not. I know that, dude.
Look, you can go. Sometimes you can go overboard
line
too. I think enough is enough on solo.
It was horrible, but getting Jonah Jackson and the other guy.
Oh, I forgot about the trade today.
Yeah, they not only got Jonah Jackson, but they also got the
Joe
guy
Tooney.
from Tooney, who's damn good. 2 Pro Bowl guards, basically.
And they probably will also draft a tackle.
Hey, there's Get Own Kid coming in with a super chat tonight. Wow. Bustin Fields is going to be a free agent. All those Justin sexuals who thought Fields was good.
Damn.
Don't
Bustin fails.
Anyone but Justin.
Yeah.
Anyone but Bustin.
Who'd you take?
I took Mimbo because that's probably the pick at this point.
I mean, if he wasn't taken on by the 4th pick, then yeah.
All right, so here's the trade offer.
Next.
Membo probably won't make it to us anymore. He's gone.
Next.
Hey,
Previous.
Terradome's in the chat as well, by the way. Welcome in, Terradome. How you doing?
Terradome, what's cracking, buddy?
Give me that.
Oh.
Yeah, Will Levis is the shit, dog.
Oh, you're going to abuse this trade engine. Joe's that guy.
Yeah. Except, yes.
These
I'd
nuts.
I'd be dumb not to accept that.
Yeah, for real though.
This
All right,
trade,
here you
hey,
come, Joe.
remember this trade engine, like Bryant rebuilt the Raiders in an hour.
Go to the big board. Put him on the board.
David, do you really want me to abuse this trade?
Tyler
engine?
Warren.
Tyler Warren, tight
Tyler
end.
Warren's still on the board at 23.
That's what I did last.
Well, even though Seattle needs a quarterback and Aaron Rodgers is probably very highly sought after right now. All right, Levi, what do you want to see?
Aaron
No
Rodgers.
trade offers. Rough.
Aaron Rodgers likes the complexion of Tyler Warren.
No one wants Burton the third, the wide receiver, or Malik
Somebody
Williams,
definitely will.
or Walter Nolan.
I hate to be this person. I'm gonna be just beating the old drum here. Give me the USC safety, Joe. That's South Carolina.
Wow.
Gamecock.
Nobody knows South
Gamecock.
Carolina as USC.
Dude, come to South Carolina. No one's
On
heard
the
of
East Coast-
No one's heard of Southern California. out
Yeah,
there.
on the East Coast they do.
You're full of shiz, dude.
You
Fight
should
me.
see the fight in
Fight
South
me.
Carolina between
Fight
Clemson and
me.
USC every year. Like,
People know UCLA. Nobody
if
gives
you're
a fuck about
Columbia
USC.
or lower, midway through the state or lower, you're usually a UFC fan, and if you're from midway and up, you're usually a Clemson fan.
OJ Simpson
Oh.
ruined it for USC. Okay.
I was gonna say, what the heck is?
Jacksonville's back on the clock.
Ooh, Duval.
I'd take that. Broncos are going to have a top 5 pick. Bo Nix sucks.
Duval.
Wow.
Bo Nix does not give me a boner.
No, next off,
Gosh.
if any.
Does it give you a chub?
No. Chubb plays for
you
the
can get a
Dolphins.
Nick Chubb though.
What about a Bradley
So,
Chubb?
That's what I just said. Plays for the Dolphins.
A B Chubb.
No.
thank you.
I was going to make another dirty joke. I've got a third Chubb you've probably never heard of.
Oh wow.
You took Shavon Revel?
Ooh, the Eastern Carolina kid.
Where did
He's a man.
that
He's
happen?
40.
What?
Anyway, what do
You're
you want
up.
to get, Kenny?
Okay,
Chad,
Dan.
I don't know when the next Jackbox stream's going to be. Honestly, we'll see.
I'm going to take for the Jaguars Colston Loveland.
The Michigan man.
Serious?
Let's go, sir.
Yeah, was
A
he
man of
nursing a
pride.
shoulder injury? I think.
Will Levis, when surrounded
Those
with
are
weapons, can be just as good as any bad quarterback in the league.
You do have to at least give him the shot. Give him a line. Give
course
him
you
some
do.
weapons. Like,
And
I
there's
will be honest.
Tyreek Williams, the guy I was just
And
looking
you
at.
also sign a veteran to be there if something happens to Will
The
Levis.
joke about Tennessee now is that they are the resting place of veteran wide receivers. DeAndre Hopkins went there. Julio. Jones.
We're making the
Who
move
else
for
has
Will
been
Levis.
there? Like,
Come on, take it easy.
I saw Julio in person as a Titan.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm
Yeah,
joking.
you should be because we lost. So.
Let's see though. San Fran on the board. Yeah, Tyreek Williams. He looked good at the combine, honestly. Rip that he went one pick before you. Derek Harmon looked good. I feel like
Yeah, he's a beast.
he's got a comparison. Man, who's his NFL comparison? I feel like he's got DeForest Buckner potential.
a little better
And,
than
and
that.
another Oregon defensive line.
More sacks though.
I think he's a little heavier than Buckner was. You probably know that, Joe. Do you remember Buckner at Oregon? Buckner,
Yeah, he sucked.
was he like 287 when he was over there? Like,
260?
I couldn't tell you.
I think Harmon looked good though. He ran
Not
great.
even
Josiah
300?
Stewart honestly got a lot of potential as an edge rusher.
I've been taking
Collins is a
I've been
stud.
taking Membo Harmon in like a half a dozen drafts the last 2 weeks.
Listen, Kenny, nobody gives a
Honor when
shit
he's
about your
on a
Jaguars,
board.
okay? We're talking
You're
about
right.
49.
No, you're right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Harmon coming off the board.
Oh, Marion.
Yeah, I feel like he has potential to be a little bit bigger, better.
All right.
Ooh,
We have
yes.
trades. Ooh.
Take this. Yes.
Wow.
I want Ulafosio. Yep.
That's
That's a
Well,
UW
let's look at your
linebacker
next
right
offer.
there. Nope. Go back. I'll take Ulafosio.
Wow.
Yep. Give me that.
Anything that makes the Bills worse. Poor Josh Allen.
Let's say, oh, Joe's coming up again after that trade.
Yeah.
So far, all he's took is Tyler Warren, but he's gained a couple players.
Next offer. Yeah, I got Eddie Olafosio. So
yeah, you got a linebacker.
Cancel. I'm good on trades right now, guys. I've fucked the system enough. Go to quarterback.
I've heard recent talks about Travion going in the first round.
Yeah, nah. Go to offensive line.
Who's your quarterback, Joe?
Tate Ratledge. No, sorry. Stop. No. Give me Donovan Jackson.
Yeah. Tackle guard potential.
Yeah.
Ratledge wasn't going to be a bad pick either, but
I don't know why they had Ratledge in front of him. Did you?
Ratledge didn't have the right complexion to play on my Seahawks.
So
yeah, but I don't know if he should have been rated where he was anyway.
We took a safety first.
Dude, get Watts, dude.
Man, I really want to pair him with Hamilton, but I already took one safety.
You can have like 5 safeties on one, just all safeties.
Will you scroll down on that big board a little bit for me?
What happened to Duval?
Ooh. Oh, wait, go back up. I already saw my
David,
guy.
did you trade my second and
repeating
third
this again. I'm pairing 2 Gamecocks together, just a little bit more up. I'm pretty sure I saw him there. A little more. Yeah, Demetrius Knight Jr. Yeah, I'm pairing 2 of the Gamecocks together. I've been doing that a lot lately, but
bless you, sir.
Sound like you got some gum in your mouth. Gum.
Got the hivs.
Ooh.
Tight end, cornerback, and wide receiver. Who are you taking?
Let's see what we're looking at. That's all. It's all wide receivers and running backs.
Jaden Higgins, I think, is what the 6'4" Iowa State guy.
That's just about everything we don't need.
Look good.
Let's see here. All right, we're gonna need.
There's
somebody,
the number 1.
We're gonna need somebody right up in that middle there. I'm gonna go Omar, Norman, Lott for a little love in the middle.
Arroyo's on the board. Hey, Joe, you want to do this DK for Mark Andrews trade that we've been talking about?
Probably not. Next.
Why, man?
I want picks this year. I'm rebuilding this team this year.
Let me ask you, hypothetically, I've seen a pick or a trade. It's Mark Andrews for DK and the Ravens 2nd and 4th this year.
So I have intruders.
Worders? What about
Am I up right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Can you go to quarterback? Wait, no.
You take Milrow?
Why am I on the Ravens right now on the side?
Oh, that's just it doesn't go to
You gonna take Milrow?
No, give me Tate Ratledge.
The guard, offensive line, Tate Ratledge, Georgia is who he's looking for.
Say hi.
Oi, little boy or girl.
Hi, little one.
They go Seahawks.
Getting mobbed.
Go Ravens.
Jacksonville.
Twinkle, twinkle, little
Ray Lewis
star.
killed a guy.
How I wonder where you are.
He was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Say, why?
All right, Kane, what you thinking
why do you
here?
throw away his white suit, Levi? Why do you throw it away? All right, here you go.
Well, you got to get me out of here because I
Let
don't
me
need
know
wide
when
receivers and running backs.
What, you're not going to take the Cincinnati Bengals?
That's the top guys.
Yeah, let's scroll down out of that nonsense. All right, let's see here. Hold on a second. Maxwell Harrison, cornerback, huge.
Sorry,
need.
Levi. I have to teach him.
go.
I had to teach him young.
Maxwell Harrison.
Yes, sir. We
Yeah,
need
he
that
ran the
secondary.
fastest time at the combine.
That secondary's got to be beefed up.
3 trade offers, and that's a negative.
Wait, I want to trade up.
That's a negative.
I'd be willing to give. I'd be willing to give you a 6th-round pick for Deebo Samuel.
He's already been traded, believe it or not.
He's on a contender now, Joe.
Yeah, look, these guys already did it.
What's wild?
Like, I didn't even have to do it.
Who's double dipping
there? Fifth round.
Championship game.
You're gonna catch something double dipping it.
You might see him in the NFC Championship game. Dylan Sampson impressed me.
that and this.
Dylan Sampson.
Running back.
All of a sudden, there goes
Ooh,
all
Birch.
the
I like him.
edges off the board.
Damn, Ed, you're like you said, Edge is gone.
Jordan Birch is nice.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's nice.
6'4", 279.
He's a Gamecock. He's from Columbia, South Carolina.
How did he do? How did he do against
Round.
Washington though?
Round and round.
Stop.
Go Ravens!
Oh, in the
Just Bradley.
Oregon.
Bradley, say make up your mind.
Make up your mind.
Money, he said.
Money!
Show me the money.
Hey.
There's mad edges out there. You're crazy. All right, no, there's not. There's one.
One of you have? Here. Put those in
I'm
your
just looking at things.
The kid's going to be listening. No curse words.
We
Yeah,
got
no
old Tim
earmuffs.
Harris,
Earmuffs.
Jaden
Hello,
Higgins,
little one.
Hello
You
there.
hear him?
6'4", 214.
Well, hello there.
Say
9
go!
touchdowns, red zone threat.
Go, Seahawks,
look at
go!
That guy looks great, doesn't he?
Say go!
His hands are a little smooth. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but
Money!
look at else.
That's right.
Jaden Higgins is a very nice pick.
Huskies!
Do you like the Huskies or the Seahawks?
Ooh.
And
Yeah!
I think he likes Bluey and Paw Patrol.
Bluey's bad for the developing brain.
say go!
Go, Huskies!
She said, "Go Huskies."
Yes, sir.
That's so adorable.
All right, say hi, everybody.
Hola.
Hi.
So you guys met me when I was a baby.
You guys are baby.
Yeah.
Say, all right, love you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Hey, you too.
All right,
See ya, kid.
Do you want to stay or you want to go?
I'm gonna have a granddaughter here soon, guys. Just so you know.
That's so exciting, by the way.
Yep. All right, I love you.
I am on the
your
fence.
mouth.
I'm between wide receiver and tight end here.
Goodbye, Uncle. Love you.
Bye, Uncle. Love you.
You
I
wanna
mean,
stay?
honestly,
You want to stay here?
Okay. Stay with
Yeah.
Uncle.
6'2",
He's addicted
205.
now.
Yeah, he's addicted to
not
screen
very
time.
Listen,
fast.
first time I did a live, I never stopped.
And then he
Trey
never
Harris
put
is
the headphones
underrated
on
as
again.
hell. He has some injuries, but
Yep, that's right.
he has
Didn't
some
even
That's
tell
the
him
thing.
to
He had injuries, so I took Wiggins.
Yep.
Dave,
Tell him. You tell him, man. You tell him.
Joe, you're gonna be up.
Oh, Seahawks are on the clock.
The Rams are offering you Jonah Jackson. Didn't they already
No.
trade? They traded him to the Bears.
yeah, they did.
They did.
Come on, draft. Mock draft.
Decline. We got our guy.
You got to say it officially with the, what is that, 82nd pick.
With the 82nd pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jalen Milroe, quarterback, Alabama.
I knew he was gonna take him. I just didn't know when.
I mean, you're more of like a Dylan Gabriel team, though.
Let's cut to Todd McShay. Well, let me tell you, here's
Kenny,
one of
you're
these
almost up.
guys.
Dylan Gabriel's so much like Wilson, though.
Kitty's up.
Wilson, who? The ball?
Like Levi's ball.
Kenneth, you are on the clock.
And you have so many.
Oh, is
draft
it
picks.
Liam Cohen on
You
the
like
clock?
beer?
Why'd you do that?
No, do yucky.
All right, well, wow. Look at
Is
all those
Yucky?
quarterbacks that I don't want. Go to all. Show me the real players.
Look at all these
for a dime a dozen.
quarterbacks. Your team don't have a quarterback anymore.
Oh, no,
We
mine.
can go free agency for a
Your
quarterback.
headphone?
I'm worried about this team's future, baby.
There you go.
Sacrifice the future.
Need help?
Oh my God.
I heard Joe Stevens
Scroll
was
me
afraid
down.
to play me in
Scroll me down.
Dude, you're afraid. You won't even go live. You won't even go online. You're like, oh, my internet's too slow. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
I sent the invite. He said decline. He left the game after the first quarter.
Yeah, guys. My gamer tag is JD Raiderhawk on Xbox. Come and find me. Thanks.
He put it on the live. Everyone's gonna be all of a sudden Joe Stevens gets flooded. I'm gonna make a short with that and be like, if y'all need
How
to
far
play
down,
someone in
Kenny?
Madden.
That's about it. You can go back to the top.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
There's Scatterboo.
Yeah.
Scatterboo.
I want Charles Grant.
Oh, bye.
Charles Grant for us, please.
Ooh, the William and Mary tackle.
Damn it.
But
That was the guy I was looking at.
William and
Next,
Mary,
Levi.
baby. William and Mary.
Ravens are on the clock. Will you scroll down a
Mitch
little
Morse retired. The new center will be taking over in Jacksonville.
Let me see here.
Forgot his name, though.
Keep going down for me. I'm not really sure.
Down, do your thing.
Let me see. We took linebacker. We took safety.
Oh, Luke Walsh. Welcome.
Will you go to the offensive line, please?
Welcome to the Tower of Terror.
There's a lot of safeties in this class.
I know. There you go. I took Armand Mimbao and Derek Harmon, defensive tackle. Well, offensive tackle / guard and defensive tackle. And then I took Jaden Higgins, the wide receiver, with the 75.
J-Hig.
That's for Luke Walsh. Like subscribe.
Levi, look at you.
194. So if you do me a favor, get me unstuck, I'd appreciate it.
May I check edge as well, please? And if not, I'm going back there.
Barron.
Give me the David Walker, the Central Arkansas.
Wow, you don't even wait.
Damn it.
Wait. You're so scared to
Damn
wait,
it.
Levi.
Next.
Yeah, you were supposed to wait until after my pick.
There is absolutely no.
Yeah,
depth
you're right.
after
And
that
I don't know
pick
why
for a
he's
while.
and I don't know why he's ranked way down.
Next.
That's another thing.
Ooh. Oh, except.
Ooh. First round pick, Dallas Turner from
Why would they
Alabama.
do that? Are they having a fire sale?
Because he
here?
has
They
an
said, "Hush, little
expiring
baby,
contract.
don't say a word."
Say,
Oh,
dude.
See, right here, I would have picked David Walker if he was still on the board. I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody would have.
Sponge
Your
said
head.
he's off the phone with his friends, so he might be coming in soon. And then we got Luke Walsh dropping.
Neither
in
of
the
those
chat.
trades are worth it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who's Luke's.
Luke.
I am not the.
I am
Thanks,
your
Sean J.
Yeah,
Appreciate you,
John
buddy.
Jake and the shout out. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe out. David McNiner, have you hit 200 subscribers yet, bro?
Not for a
Fuck
couple
no.
weeks.
Guys, if you're watching,
Not for
subscribe.
another year.
Subscribe to David McNiner's
A bunch of us have
channel.
already
Please,
said that we're going to
please,
unsubscribe once he gets anywhere near there, so it's over.
What are you at, McNiner?
We
Yeah,
got a
they're
whole
gonna unsubscribe and
Facebook
resubscribe to
group
be
with
number
46
200. So we'll
people
be
in it.
stuck at 198.
I've lost 4
for like,
subscribers over the last 28 days. Thanks, Goog. Thanks, YouTube.
I
analytics.
commonly-
I need that.
McNiner, how many are you at right now?
194.
well, right now I'm at 90. I think I was at 194 when the stream started.
Make
I
that
was at
193.
195 last week. But,
193
somewhere.
after I unsubscribe.
That's right. We're all going to
Oh
unsubscribe.
man.
You'll
I
never
literally
get
put
there.
it in my description for my video. I'm like, we're trying to get David McNiner to 200. Come on.
We need to trend
I'm stuck at 194. It's hilarious, but
hashtag
not hilarious,
McNiner 200.
Let's see. O-line. What we got on O-line here?
I know there's a couple good guys.
I
there,
see
though.
a couple
Boston
guys.
College. These guys are typically that's so Mike McGlinchey like.
Pause.
Except
that's-
he's got 20 pounds on Mike McGlinchey.
I mean, those
Arms
numbers are not too bad.
33.
Who's the best
For
Seahawks
being
player?
6'8", he has 33-inch arms. Are you kidding me?
He's a T-Rex. Yep.
Jake Majors, we're not going to be drafting a center. I know that. I would be so
I
surprised.
believe he
if we
said
did.
Ozzy sucks.
Say Oregon sucks.
Oh, shucks.
Say we eat ducks for dinner.
Done.
I don't know, man. I think Dylan Gabriel is going to end up being on the
Eat
Seahawks.
Seahawks for dinner, but I couldn't find one.
Ooh.
Make that 193.
Or mythical creature.
Oh, my God.
Makuba,
You just
Makaba,
say that.
Makoba.
It's fine. Did we start a
Go
fire tonight?
Ravens.
Yeah.
Drafted a safety. We got Makuba.
Oh, that's how that latest wildfire start.
A wee mo wet, a
And
wee
Kitty.
mo wet, a wee mo wet, a wee
like
mo wet,
fire,
a
too.
wee mo wet, a wee mo wet. I'm sorry, that's copyright infringement right there.
Hasta win, yeah.
Boy.
Wow, Chris
Offensive
Paul's kid's
tackle,
still on
corner,
there.
defensive tackle, tight end, corner, wide receiver. What are you
Yeah, I
looking
heard
at?
he's a real
Kay?
distributor.
Is it? I'm sorry. Scroll back down.
Surprised he's not playing point guard, dude.
No, on the
You want me
people
to-
that I've already picked.
Some
Can you
say
show
he's
me-
the point
can you
guard
show
of
me who I've
defense at
already picked?
linebacker.
Easy. He spreads that ball
You
around.
got
Oh,
wide
wow.
receiver,
Elite
corner,
perimeter defense.
tight end, defensive tackle, corner, and offensive tackle. So you pretty much rebuilt your coverage unit already.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
You know what
lot
this-
of speed at the secondary position.
It's hey, they need it bad. I know this is crazy. Savion Williams, TCU, come on down. 3 wide receivers now for the quarterback in Jacksonville.
3 wide receivers and no
You gotta
quarterback
say,
yet.
You know,
Oh.
quarterbacks are going to be calling us. Quarterbacks going to be calling us.
Is Uncle Joe the best uncle
Oh,
ever?
look, come up. 4 trade offers. Cowboys can
Boo.
fuck off.
Fuck off.
Oh, pardon my French. Cowboys can go away.
Fork? I think you could say
We're
fork.
not shock.
Yeah, they do.
True. Dynamite drop in.
Say Ray Lewis kills the guy.
Hey,
Whoa.
hi.
That's cute.
It's true. No, not lying.
All right, offensive
Facts.
line. Who we got?
For the
left?
term
Jake
unalive.
Majors. I'm not interested in any of these.
Say Ray
guys.
Lewis
Jake
unalive the guy.
I said die.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
I want to pick again.
Say in New Orleans.
Canceled by all Raven fans.
Who was?
Justin Tucker might have done it.
Wow, he looks like a serial killer.
He's a mean Bearcat.
I like the cut of his jib.
He's got a nice jib for sure. One of the
That
nicest
jib
jibs.
is next level, bro.
The nose.
We know the rib that jib is cut from. You know what
Wow.
Oh
yeah,
my
his
goodness.
top ones are.
You're gonna go there? You're gonna go there?
I'm saying? The Father, the Son, and the Jibby Ghost.
Damn.
What do you want to say? Do you want to say something?
This
Big
guy's got
stand,
measurables
big,
for-
well, decently sized arms.
This guy did every drill in the world.
He did.
Some call him DeWalt.
He's 2 people. I think he's twins.
I'm glad David got that joke.
Let's call him
The-
Milwaukee.
Oh, that's a better one. As long as it's not Ryobi.
Yeah, basically.
You guys
Or-
are talking about some Asian
or
stuff.
Chicago Electric. Oh.
I've never even heard of that one. That's probably why. All right. It's
I'm
a
just
football
so
channel, guys.
done
Not a
right
full
now,
joke channel.
I've not picked a tight end, and
I'm
they
hit
have talked to
on
Mitchell
right now.
Evans a bit.
Someone's blowing bubbles. Grow up, Joe. Blowing bubbles.
Why have they talked to this guy? I mean,
You like bubbles, Bradley?
he's not a big
I
receiving
like
threat.
'Cause he reminds everyone of McGlinchey.
I like hot air balloons.
No, why did they've talked to? It's not Mitchell Evans. It's the LSU guy they've talked to.
How many Seahawks games you go to last year?
Yeah.
No. How many?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Jake Bringstool.
like-
No, it's a weird name, but he's a good player.
He looks like a. I don't know.
He's
How
bringing
many
that
Seattle
stool.
Seahawks games did you go to last year, huh?
8 5/8. He's got small
Yeah.
hands, Kenny.
Well, some of us do.
He's like,
I went to
he could probably
zero.
work on Japanese cars.
That's so sad.
Or the robots that work on Japanese.
Hey, don't worry about how he mods that car and if it's street legal or not.
Damn, that's none of your business.
If he's got the Honda Civic with the laptop in the passenger seat,
Oh yeah,
pass.
yeah. Don't fuck with the Honda Civics
He's got the laptop in the passenger seat.
with the diamond in the back.
Are you talking about Fast and Furious? Because it was an eclipse.
No, hell no.
You know
Fast
what's
and
funny?
Furious-
Actually, where I lived in Colorado,
I love
is
it.
where the strip is for the planes, where they actually set like the fastest land car speed because they use like the Colorado backwind essentially.
Okay, I gotta make a decision here.
Yeah,
This is
sorry,
getting
we're all
ridiculous.
joking around anyway.
No, this is getting ridiculous on my end.
No. Damn.
Safety, wide receiver, defensive tackle, offensive tackle. We haven't took an edge.
So,
Salvion Jones, huh? 6'5", 280. Mid with the sacks.
Nice little.
Ravens.
That's exactly it. I mean, bench press. He
Yeah, but you
obviously
can
needs to hit the weight room.
Yeah, hit the gym.
Okay.
Look at it. Do this one.
We do need a guy that can go in and play the runs
Let's
from
do
the
this
edge. So we'll draft him.
one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's up next? Is going to be
That's 3 trench players so far.
Yeah.
Seattle's coming
No
up next with
linebackers.
pick 123.
And
via
then
Green Bay.
And no trade offers.
Go that big board, dog. Go that big board. Yeah.
Put it
Give
on
us
the
Jake
big
Majors.
board. Oh, that's a great pick. Y'all
Thank
need
you.
center.
He's probably gonna suck.
He might. But
I don't know. I mean, it's
looks
almost
pretty
like
good.
there's no big time centers or anything like that. Kenny, you're up. What do you want to see?
I mean, the kid out of
Is that the top of the list there?
Georgia's
Yes,
not
it
terrible.
is.
He looks
Are
really
you
good.
kidding me?
Combine, like, super
What pick
fast.
is this? 125? And
I see him a
Scatterboo's?
Locky Moore
Scatterboo's
still there too.
That's hard to say no to, but we're gonna go Will Howard, Ohio
Malachi.
State quarterback.
Ooh.
Now he picks quarterback.
Well, he's just an insurance.
No.
Go Mariners. Why?
All right, Levi, try not to kill anyone with your defense.
My God, like what's sad is I really want to take a safety right here too, so bad again.
Dude, you should take Malachi Moore, dude.
Dude,
That's
you already
exactly
took-
who
Yeah,
I
but
want.
look,
You
I tell
took
you this,
back-to-back.
Moore will probably
David Walker's
fall
an edge,
more.
but linebacker safety.
Malachi's been there.
I
late.
know, right? I'm making this defense elite, but
No, don't them up, dude.
One sec.
Did you get that?
will you go down on the big board a little
See, now
bit?
you're making sense.
Oh, that safety's hard to pass on. It's super hard. There's some good running backs.
What's super
here,
hard?
Too. There are
I
like 3
see
running backs that can be.
By my mic.
Bungie, everybody loves you. What are you talking about, buddy?
You know what? Let's go to that defensive line.
Bye.
I'm going to be wild here. Let's go defensive line. I
You
have a
gotta be
feeling I
wild,
got
man.
someone there. We're going to continue just to pile on this defense. Would you go to defensive line for me, please? Thank you.
No one's gonna want to play offense against that team.
Give me JJ Pegas. He's Patrick Ricard's also
Oh, man.
replacement. He might be Ricard's replacement.
Why
as
does
well.
he? Why does he? This guy keep getting?
Uncle needs-
Yo, his film is
He's a
nasty.
great defensive lineman, but he
Yeah.
also worked
I-
out as a fullback at the
Really weird.
combine, and he looks smooth.
Yeah, he's a sleep. He's
fullback?
not a sleeper. He's one of my favorites. Though.
Let's say this: he doesn't need to work out as a fullback to get drafted in this draft, like in the 4th to 5th round. But he did it anyway, and I love him for it.
I love how
You
half of his
You
film
again, buddy.
is
You
on
gonna
offense.
take a safety?
I mean, it is.
Hey,
I'm doing
Hey.
it. Give me more too. I'm piling this on.
no, let me trade up.
For him. What's he
DK.
gonna give me? Oh, are we serious right now?
DK, you give me Andrews and this pick.
That's a deal.
Deal?
That's a deal if it'll let you do it, David.
Thank you, buddy. Okay, so you grab me a beer. Can
Andrews,
you get me
DK,
two,
and this pick 136.
Whew. Just one more draft after this, though. Just one more.
Heard.
Are you gonna make me try to trade for half an hour? Oh,
No trades, and it has to be like power drafting. Like you got to be fast.
Uh,
I feel like we've been pretty good.
I mean,
don't know.
that's
Should
more
we-
fun. It's
oh, no,
like
we just
chess.
lost.
Like when you play chess very fast.
Hey,
That's what we're gonna
let's
do.
say Auntie,
If
give
you
Joe
want.
Copenhagen.
Power mock draft.
Say Auntie, give Uncle Chew.
I've been trying to get DK from you for like 2 years.
Now you have to talk to Pete
There
Carroll.
he is. You just passed
Alright, go
him.
ahead.
Just passed him.
did you?
Go
Did
get
you
me Chew, buddy.
guys? Where
Just
is
a
he?
little up. You passed him.
Mullings, huh? Giants. I see what you're doing.
Be right back. Something just fell. Give me Malachi Moore next pick.
Oh no.
And then Jared Wilson the pick after that.
Ooh, great pick.
Oh no, don't, because I took Majors. Don't do that.
I thought you took. No way.
Decide.
That's not.
What are you deciding on? These guys said okay, so there you go.
That is not a fair trade.
Give me Malik. Give me Maliki Moore, please.
I love Maliki.
Why is it still the Ravens?
It's just
what's up?
Maliki Maka.
No, look. Hold on, look.
It doesn't update.
Look right there. It's giving it to you.
Give me Maliki Moore. Maliki.
Malachi?
Maliki Moore.
Malachi?
Malachi. Now go down. Go down on that big board, dude.
No, dude.
I don't think any of you are pronouncing it correctly.
I want to. Go ahead.
Kyle McCord. All right. Be right back.
Kyle McCord.
Ooh, quarterback. Taj Brooks is a guy I want to look more into.
Yeah, me too.
He's doubling up on the QBs.
Kenny, when I told you 2 guys flashed their hands in the drills, he was one of 2.
Okay, well, I keep seeing like them trying to show him to me, but I just won't click on it. And now I want to though, because it's been a long time. They're like, why don't you try a little Taj Brooks? And I'm like,
what is
I'm
wrong
good,
with
dude.
Billy Bowman Jr.? Why is he?
He's good.
I don't think
he's been there later.
If I remember correctly, but
I don't know if he's going to be there later in real life.
Small hands, small arms, small span, light, short.
Napoleon had all those features.
Yes.
He conquered the world.
Oh, Sponge said he didn't have a link. That's another guy who did not have a great combine, in my opinion. I was so high on him earlier in the year, and then he lost draft stock for me. Then again, I already drafted 2. Yeah, Donald Fortune, sorry. But I already drafted 2 Gamecocks. So the Gamecock defense wasn't bad this year.
Well, either way, I got back.
You're very cock heavy for sure.
Whoa. I've took edge, defensive tackle, offensive tackle, wide receiver, safety.
I hope whoever drafts Chris Paul Jr. also drafts Kobe Bryant.
You shouldn't be telling anyone what to do, Levi.
You're right. Human.
You just drafted 9 defensive players.
You know what? Defense wins championships.
4-5-9.
You better score a lot.
I also got DK Metcalf.
Hey, somebody said some crazy shit today. They weren't sold on Derrick Henry. I'm like, what are you talking about?
There are downsides to Derrick Henry, but upsides are also.
I got mine too.
I mean, maybe the guy just doesn't have to be like the main thing all the time.
The problem was he came off the field in pass catching downs. He did which he improved on his pass catching, but supposedly his inside speed is not there. He needs to get up to his stride, which is why the Ravens ran a lot of outside, especially behind Ronnie Stanley to the left. Like zone outside stretch, which they might change their interior offensive line for that reason. But Henry gets when he gets more strides in, like he has to build up his speed. And I told Sponge this: if you hit him before he can build up speed, that's how you stop his run game.
Unless he stiff arms your friggin' face into the ground.
He's still got to get some speed behind him.
Who, Henry?
Also, yeah,
definitely.
But also, our interior guard play was pretty bad this year, so that didn't help as well with the inside.
Here's an idea: could you also another running?
I got 2 picks in a row. I just got to draft I got me a linebacker.
I mean, Cody Simon.
Farmer.
I'll have to watch that later.
No.
Yeah, someone that throughout the year.
Yeah, there's Farmer. Where's the psychopath at? There's the psychopath.
I find my microphone.
And that was also
someone took the serial killer. I'm disappointed.
they would take Henry off the field, bring Justice Hill on, and in the first few games, Justice Hill only had like 2 running attempts. So basically,
hey, can you
Hill came
take
on
me to the
field
top of the big board?
No,
which doesn't help.
it's an offensive tackle.
Up.
Wow.
Wow.
Good job, high five.
I saw that high five.
I want to.
All right. What do you want to see?
Bring her down. Slowly.
You don't want to see a certain position?
Wow.
No, just scroll down. I just want to see who's on the top of the list here. Who's still around?
Who's loitering in the draft?
Yeah, who's still smoking a cigarettes and walking around.
Kobe Bryant's still there. I guarantee it. Cornerback, Kansas.
Let's see.
That seems like somebody your cousin would take.
I heard Darwin Raven's still there on the board. RJ Harvey, aka Tyrone Tracy Jr. 2.0.
Ooh, Jake Brenningstole looks like he'd be a future Jaguar.
He really does, though.
He's a fresh
Going on the team title.
All right, show me interior offensive line if there's anyone left. I think Burnett might be it. Oh, it's not him.
Oh, someone took someone took the serial killer and the psychopath.
You got a 5'9" little munchkin guard in Lampkin.
Yeah, there's the
munchkin. Addison West is on the board. Tackle convert the guard from Western Michigan.
How about DT, please? Show me defensive tackle. Give me Farmer.
Oh.
I'll take the Farmer.
He's no Braden Fitz.
Much obliged.
And here I am.
Hi.
It's a pick 148. I took a defensive tackle, a offensive tackle, wide receiver, safety, edge, linebacker, a center that's probably not going to play for a year or two.
That's too bad.
That's just the truth. We know how Shanahan is. I'm just being honest.
He's going to have to learn a lot really fast if he wants to start. I'll tell you that much.
Who's on the board for tight ends? Look, Mitchell Evans still there.
Look,
Jake Brennan's still the kind of
Gadsden and Lackey, they're all
the hippie. But I'm not crazy. I'm drafting Gatson to Gatson because that guy.
I'm excited for all the 6th-round picks coming up.
You like the cutes.
I need to down.
You need to get down.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta go.
Now's when we start to run into the meat of Levi's picks.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Have a good night.
Love you, buddy.
Really?
Football.
Nice.
Oh, Joe's got 2 picks before me.
Yep, he does.
Next.
Bengals making an offer you can refuse.
He swiped left. I mean, right. I mean, I don't know.
A smart guy would accept that, but nah. Decline.
What do you mean a smart guy would accept that?
All.
Ooh.
Go to all.
150. Hell yeah.
I got 2 quarterbacks battling it out. You see that?
I see that.
You're going to nail that position down, damn it.
Also fighting with
Look, there's
Jacob
another guy
Powell.
from Louisville.
Hey, he threw the shit out of the ball at the combine.
Go down.
He's a maniac.
This is all. This sucks. I won't trade this away.
Look, you got Logan Brown.
Fastest running back at the combine.
There's a kicker.
Ollie Gordon.
Ooh, Ollie Gordon.
Oklahoma State.
Oliver Garden. He's got a cannon, that guy.
All right, Joe. You got back-to-back picks, basically.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh, damn it. I was going to take Noel Williams.
Dang. He actually did look good at the combine.
Go to quarterback. Let's see if we can get a 3-way tie going on here.
I wish I would have traded ATN, too.
Nope.
Brady Cook's still there, too, though.
Yeah,
Fuck Missouri, dude.
Look, there's your guy.
He wasn't even my guy while playing for UW. I know I keep drafting him. Nah. Go to offensive line.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Give me Logan Brown. Just because he's the highest rated offensive lineman right here, right now. I know nothing about him.
Right here, right now.
Big old
He's from
smile on
Grand-
his face. He's from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Senior
Yeah.
Bowl,
Decent
nice
arms.
colors.
Look at that shuttle, though. Look at that
Look at
shuttle.
the beautiful colors.
The UFC.
He's got good athleticism. with
Wow,
the shuttle
look at
there.
That's nice.
I just can't
wanted-
wait to team him up with DK Metcalf.
You traded him to Baltimore, though. So you
No,
need
that
Mark
didn't-
Andrews?
That didn't count in real life. Go
All
ahead.
right, Levi, you're up.
All right, let's load up on this defense. Let me see edge. I'm mostly joking, but I am looking for someone. Will you go down a little bit?
You're at the point where they're undrafted free agents is what they're rated.
Are you looking for a sushi glory hole?
Let me go down
Wait.
a little bit there, just to be sure that he's not there.
You should see if there's a good safety.
Oh, he's good. Oh, he's good.
That guy's got potential, actually.
Oh, wow, that guy.
I just want
Let him go.
I just want to see the whole board just for reference.
For shits and
Nice
gigs.
French.
I see one guy I'm going to take a shot in the future. All right. We need to go to tight end because we traded Mark Andrews. Let's see if there's any tight ends left on the board.
Yes,
My
got him.
guy got taken earlier. Ooh. Give me Jackson Hall's the number one blocking tight end in this draft. Georgia Tech.
You could have picked him tomorrow. He would have been.
You sure you don't want the guy from Tight End University?
Nope.
Nah, he's too white.
Give me the Halls.
He didn't even have a picture.
And we're back again. Let's go to offensive line this time.
You need a kicker. Remember that.
I kind of
Yeah, don't take my kicker.
Will you scroll
Your
down
kicker
a
got
little bit on this?
your kicker got traded to the Browns and got guaranteed money.
He was Xavier Worthy's getaway driver.
There's a couple guys here. I got Metcalf, so I don't need that. I took a third tight end.
Shut up!
All
You
right.
didn't really get Metcalf, dude. That was just kidding.
Let me go
It
to
was-
defensive back. I got Metcalf. I don't care what you say.
Crenshaw Dixon. Florida.
Kobe's still on the board. Will you scroll down a little bit? Yeah, keep going down.
You want to come back on?
That's my ear.
But your earphone?
Give me Mac McWilliams UCF right there.
I like Muhammad.
My microphone.
Mac McWilliams, huh?
Yes, sir.
Mac.
441.
Little slot corner for me.
Oh, manners.
Pensacola. Let's go.
Mariners.
Oh, did she just say go Niners?
I heard Niners. Confirmed. I heard Niners.
That's what I thought.
He said, "Go Mariners, go Kraken."
Oh. All right, so Kenny, you're being offered future pick.
Nah. No way.
That's all you get. Future picks. Who do you want? Tage Brooks?
Taj.
Nah, just show
Are
me
you
who's
sure
on
it's
the
Taj?
board.
Not
Just
Tage?
show me the big board for a little while, like a couple
I
seconds.
heard it's Taji.
You got 3 picks left.
Yeah, I gotta get a kicker
Alright.
at some point.
I saw one a minute ago, but he might be gone.
CJ West.
Who's that?
And
Give me Simeon Barrow Jr.
oh, Mickey.
Miami. The
Simeon
U.
Barrow Jr.
Yeah, we need issues. We got issues on interior offensive line, interior defensive line, wide receiver, cornerback, quarterback.
And it's
No way.
Levi,
Oh,
then Joe.
no,
Let me just go down on this big board.
Kid spitting
here.
facts, bro.
Straight facts.
Oh no!
100%
Oh my
facts.
name. My microphone still down.
Give me Donovan Edwards, running back, Michigan.
Yo, I called that she. Called that she.
Ooh.
No, I needed my microphone on hers.
Damn.
You need the microphone.
Yeah, give me defensive back.
Dude, you got that kid hooked.
That dopamine rush.
Yeah.
Go
Hooked.
down, scroll down. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
What's your favorite
You looking
TV show?
for your
Keep
Washington
scrolling.
State guy?
No,
Right
Washington.
there.
Say
No,
Bradley.
my
Sanders.
microphone
Bradley, say Cam Fab.
10-5.
Yeah, that's who we want.
Wow.
Let me see ya.
Oh my goodness!
Hey,
you're
2
good.
trade offers that I'm not gonna accept that one. Nope. Yeah, for me, Joe Burrow, you get this pick. Oh,
I dropped my 2. Will you grab it?
No, I
man, we're in the 6th round. How many picks do I got left? I picked the offensive tackle, Mimbow. I picked a defensive tackle, Harmon, a wide receiver, Higgins, a safety, Mukuba.
I think you've had
Come
a
on.
great draft so far.
Edge and Salvion, or is it Salvian? Jones, a linebacker and Cody Simon, a center, Jarrett Wilson that we won't see for 2 years, and Aronde Gatson II so far.
What in the new?
So I have 4 picks left. That sucks.
I got no homework. Me, so good. I need
Hunter,
my
Mastro Mano. Oh,
my
CJ West.
Oh my goodness.
I thought I saw him still on the board.
Nazir.
I didn't think he'd still be there. I thought one of you guys would have picked him.
Zeke Biggers. Let's
I
go.
was thinking about it, but
Zeke.
You want
my
Zeke bigger? Is that because he's bigger? Let's see if he's bigger. 321, he is.
He's pretty big. He's a pretty good player.
I heard
But
he's
that's
got a
big.
little bit of a trigger.
Well, hold on. Can you just look at the kickers for a minute? I may need a kicker before I need biggers.
But has wife is a gold digger.
Garcia or Loop.
Forget it. We'll get some chump free agent.
Look at Annie. Show mommy.
So you want biggers or do you want
No,
Cam
go to
Jackson?
all. Just go to all and scroll down.
Love
I'll
you.
find somebody.
Okay.
Yeah,
The little
Tommy Hill.
one's
Not the Tommy
gone.
Hill most people are thinking.
Shut up.
The Seahawks. Fuck the Seahawks.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Earmuffs.
The little one's gone.
He's pretty
Whoa.
chill, huh?
All right.
Super chill.
I mean, he only takes a microphone like all the time.
That dopamine kick.
Yeah, he loves it.
He's like, go Kraken, go Mariners.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm zoomed in, David. Just keep going if you don't mind. Yeah, give me Maestro. No. I just we want our
punter.
kicker. Well, I'm
He's
sorry.
a punter.
God damn it! All right, keep scrolling.
Same
No,
thing.
you got Garcia. Garcia's right there.
If he's right there, no, he's way higher up than that. No, it's okay.
No,
You know what?
he's obviously not. He's right there.
Nah, I heard he's over there.
No, he's way
Woody
over
Marks
there.
is still available. I say that every draft. Do you guys realize that? I've been coming on 3 weeks in a row, every week saying, "Wow, Woody Marks is still on the board." I didn't realize Woody Marks declared for
Give
the
me
draft.
Jordan Hancock, sir, from Louisville.
And he was at the combine. He was considered the best pass catcher at the combine, honestly.
Who?
Jordan Hancock.
The USC kid you were just talking
From
about.
Ohio State.
US.
Ohio
Yeah.
State.
Woody
I'm sorry.
Marks.
Yes, sir. You are correct.
This guy right here.
That's the boy. Thank you.
It's probably Levi more than likely because he's got like a bajillion picks left.
It's
it's
going
the Ram.
to be me.
I don't know.
What do you want to look at?
Take me to kickers.
Why? What's wrong with
Reject
yours?
them all.
Hold on a second. You got tons of trade offers, and none
Oh,
of them
wow.
are worth an S.
Lucky bastard.
I'm in kickers. Oh, we're running
Garcia
low.
and
I really don't know my kickers yet. I probably should do it. A little study.
Hey, hold
on
on. Let's look at the profile.
You know you don't need a rookie
6'2",
kicker.
215.
No.
All right,
No.
all right.
Looks kind of
Look at
happy.
him.
Looks kind of happy.
Nobody
to be a
needs to
kicker.
draft a kicker.
Yeah, I just want to see. I want to see nothing but the face shot of the other guy. That's all I care about. I got this guy. Let me see his face again.
This guy has too much acne. I'm out on him.
I'm basing this solely off visual profile here. All right.
He does not look clutch.
He has adult acne.
I'm gonna reserve my opinions.
All right. Here we go. Here's the other kicker.
He's
He looks-
beautiful.
Oh, it's obvious. It's. We're going for the loop here.
No, you got to go with the Latin guy. We're talking about legs here, Levi.
No. I like the cut of that guy's jib.
I like the cut of that
I could
guy's
go
jib.
to my park right now and find 10 guys at the park right now playing soccer that are better than half the kickers in our league.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
No, you couldn't, for one.
I 100% could. I live in California.
You could not. Go linebacker and go to the very bottom. Let's see if
if you go south of the border, though, I guarantee
Oh,
you.
you don't want the punter or the
By the
last
way,
punter
you
or
need more than a
kicker available?
passport to get over the border now, Levi. Did you hear about this?
By the way, guys, I'm opening up a new NFL kicking agency where I'm going to raise the next generation of kickers. I'm going to do what the MLB did to Puerto Ricans, okay? Exactly.
Real talk.
But we're going to do kickers in the NFL from
wide receiver
Mexico.
Giles Jackson.
Work
Very
visas.
bottom.
Work visas. We'll work around it.
You want who?
Giles Jackson, wide receiver, Washington.
We'll have them kicking packages over the
Washington?
border for the cartel.
Y'all are going to remember 5 names from this draft. 2 quarterbacks, your teams. First 2 picks and scatter them.
I watched Alejandro kick a football filled with 5 pounds of marijuana.
And he was
70
drunk.
yards across the border. And I'm
He's a
telling
wide
you.
receiver, right?
That's right.
Yeah, just go to all.
Huh.
Play Joe Stevens in that.
Go down.
All right, I'm going down.
Down the other.
Woody Myers.
Woody Marks.
Look at that USC kid.
You could have had Corey.
Has he declared for the draft?
DJ Giddens.
Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure though he was at the combine.
Woody.
Levi, what do you got, buddy?
Buzz.
All right. Scroll down on that big board. Stout did not have a good combine. I used to love picking him.
Upton.
Will you scroll down on the big board for me?
Stout
Sure.
Upton would be better.
There's Tyler Shaw. Tommy Hill still in the building.
Cincinnati running backs growing on me a little bit.
Rutgers.
Let's see. I didn't like Arnold.
Wow. The Jags are going to be in second place, I think, this year.
I'm halfway thinking about
After
that.
this draft.
I mean,
And adding Marcus Mariota.
You know what? Give me right there, Cam Jackson, defensive tackle, Florida.
This guy.
And yeah, Woody Marks was at the combine. He was wearing number 21, weighed in 5'10",
28, got
207.
good size.
He was all right.
All right, who's up?
We'll find out in just a moment.
Who's up? Let's see.
It's gonna be
Oh, it's
Kenny.
gonna be Duval.
Jackpot. Hell no. Dirty birds, get here.
Are you in trouble? Promise?
No.
It sounded like there was some trouble going on out there.
Scroll down that big board.
Don't do it. I made it up to please.
You know what makes sense to draft Trevor Etienne, Georgia.
Yeah, bring them together.
Here we go. Trevor Etienne, running back, Georgia, to be with his brother. Excellent. Look at the culture I'm building in Jacksonville.
Yeah, last time I saw culture in Jacksonville, Urban Meyer was there.
Doing that way and this way.
Oh, they spit him out real quick.
No. That's real.
Are you gonna go home? You better go home.
Joe's kicking you out.
Man.
Are you gonna go home or stay with Uncle?
Jealousy.
Go home, Amy.
You gotta go home.
That's you. Not you.
All right. Hey, give me a hug. All right, guys. I'll be.
Yeah.
You'll be back.
I think I'm gonna head out.
Gasp.
Okay.
All right,
Well, you've
later,
definitely
Joe.
already made your point. On the
I'll find you a long snapper or something.
All right. Take Carson Bruner. Last pick. See you guys.
Okay.
Have a good night, Joe.
Bye.
There it is. That's his draft. He drafted several quarterbacks.
You know what they
This is
say?
my
If you got
draft
more
so
than one,
far.
you got none.
I took offensive tackle, defensive tackle, wide receiver, safety, edge, linebacker, center, because we're not going to see him for years, so why not? A tight end that might actually be tight end too, and legit.
TJ West is awesome.
Yeah, I took another. Well, because I honestly want to go young and hungry on the defensive line. That's part of the reason I took two interior guys.
Young, dumb, and full of fun.
Yes, there you go. You could say it that way. Who's this guy? Damian Martinez.
RB.
He doesn't exactly look Hispanic, but whatever.
But we're all a little Hispanic.
Yes, that's true. 45 in the pass blocking. That's a negative.
That's it.
We're now a passing team. Corey Kinner.
Born and raised, Cincinnati.
$44 on the pass blocking. Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to this point in the draft, right?
Literally.
Need some good coaches.
We need to get cheap in some areas. Bless you.
That guy's actually 6'7".
Yeah, bless you. What? Oh, with his hair?
Yeah. Look at the colors, though, are nice. I like the colors.
A lot of those are in the,
Top percentile.
top
yeah.
3 quarters anyway.
Yeah.
For show.
10-yard split,
The
153.
vertical is bad, so no explosion. But you don't always need an explosion.
5'3", 10-yard split is wild. That's true.
Intermediate, short receiving.
They didn't like him in
the
high
7th
school,
round, for
they didn't like
heaven's
him in
sake.
college, and they don't like him in the NFL either.
We're in the 7th round, for heaven's sake. Ooh, who's this guy? Stackhouse? I just like the name.
Nazir, yeah. Georgia Bulldog.
6'4", 327, no sacks.
Born and raised Georgia.
Slow 10-yard split, short broad jump, 40 times sucks, vertical sucks.
Tall.
That's Kane Brown said. Bury me in
His
Georgia.
weight is in the top 95.
His hands are huge.
Run defense 88.
You know what
That's
they say
pretty
about
nice.
big
I
hands.
already took 2 defensive tackles, so this
It's about
would be,
being a body in that middle, just taking up space. Like
we already took 2 defensive tackles. What is this? 314? Seriously, like
yeah, he's decent. Got no neck,
he
so you
looks
know he's
baked. He looks baked.
good. He has no neck, David. Just remember,
I think he was at the combine. He didn't look terrible, actually.
he's got some.
especially
Yeah, you could tell because all his numbers are in there. They're really nice. Look at that.
Span.
2 weeks ago, people had like 4 or 5 like categories. Now everyone's got a ton. It's nice.
Well, they have them linebacker / edge.
That's helpful. A lot of snaps.
Lots of experience. Man, who's this guy?
Stone
Jackson
Handy.
State.
I always want to figure out what's going on with that.
Nice size.
Wow. Nothing on his measurables.
I don't think he was at the combine.
That's like saying someone didn't take their SATs.
Ooh, the Houston quarterback.
Donnie Smith.
6'5", 235. Probably has a cannon arm. All these people that hate Brock. And QB rating 68.7.
A lot of interceptions.
Where's his rushing yards? Rushing average. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Brady Cook.
I'm going to take a stab at an offensive lineman. We got Hayden Carter, Miles Frazier.
Miles Frazier.
I was doing some research on some kickers.
Miles Frazier should be nice. Camden, New Jersey. Hootie.
Hey.
Kind of tall. I like my interior guys. Arms.
Where's Spongy
32
at?
and 3/4.
What's up, Juice?
I like my interior guys like short.
That's weird, but all right. You do you.
You like them short, thick, and wide, like your women?
Well, yeah. Yeah, you get
it. With all the right kind of curves.
That's some wild stuff. Weird, wild stuff. Torricelli,
I know. Just saying that first name is going to kill me.
Torricelli. Oh, shit. Okay, Levi.
Torricelli Simpkins. The 3rd.
I was trying to say it the American way.
America.
They're dogging him on his arms, but look at his span. They're dogging him on his arms, but his span.
Yeah. Arms in 40 are not impressive, but I mean, he's a large man. I'm not going to fault him for like a centimeter of his finger.
I will. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding about that.
It depends. Can he reach deep in there? And
wow.
Well,
I'm oh, look, the Seahawks do have a pick left. I'm gonna pick Joe Kicker.
Stretch his fingers.
Well, let's see. Are they offering a player? Nope. No thanks.
Oh, I'm so excited for my leftovers.
Is it time for a running back, guys?
Yes, it is. Always time for a running back.
Get you some Damian Martinez.
Hey, Corey Kiner caught my eye a little bit at the combine. I've got to do a little more research.
So what did Yarns? Yarns is probably gone already away for like a while.
Nah, Yarns is probably still there. I feel like. Well,
I don't know. He's been going earlier and earlier.
Yeah, he might be like 5th, 6th gone.
Who?
Running back.
Marcus Yarns, University of Delaware. Blue Hen.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably is gone by the 7th. Oh, there he is.
Yo.
This guy?
Get him to go play with Joe Flacco. He's
yeah, past 56, that's better than all these other guys.
Yeah, man. He just goes to a small school.
Yeah.
He plays Towson.
All right, so he's going to get cut and picked up by the Rams.
Probably.
All right, it's Joe's pick.
He's going to go to the Eagles, guys.
It's Joe's pick. Let's see.
Joe definitely wants whatever players from the University of Colorado.
He wants some Washington State players. So we're going to scroll down on this big board way down. There he is. There he is, Giles Jackson. See, I'm doing Joe good right here because that's what he would have done.
Look at Jimmy Horn. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Even though I should have picked a kicker, but you know.
Oh, look. Coming up next over Duval. Give me Jimmy. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Let me see.
James Richard Garoppolo? He's a free agent. No, I think he's re-signing with the Rams, actually.
Let us scroll down on that big board a little bit, please. I think I know who I'm taking here, but
I wish I knew.
Rock Taylor's right there.
oh, there's some guys there. Have I taken a single cornerback yet?
Safety, linebacker, defensive tackle, tight end, corner, Mac McWilliams.
All right, can you scroll to
place kicker, defensive tackle?
Can you go to offensive line?
Yes.
Oh, I was hoping it was there. And scroll down just a little bit for me.
Ooh, Green Dickinson, Crenshaw Dickinson. You
I
know
know,
that
what
would
a
be so hard
name.
to put on a freaking
6'7",
jersey,
bro. A big boy.
You know what?
That's a big boy.
He's going to block.
I just want to look at him for a second, okay?
Yep. Go ahead.
Englewood to Florida. I love
Arms span. Arms 34. Spam 83.
Some long arms.
Vertical shuttle, broad, 3-cone, and 10-yard sucked.
Yeah, he's 6'7".
But 82 and 88, man, he's not for the 7th round. That ain't bad, okay?
Got to be a reason, though.
I mean, developmental prospect is what you're looking at here, basically.
You just got yourself Alfredo.
All right, so you want me to scroll down?
Just a little bit. I'm just going to look here.
Oh, this is my guy. Oh, I like that guy. Oh, that guy's good.
Gosh, don't know here.
Oh, wow.
Last thing, take me to wide receiver, and I promise I'm done.
I have one question.
Yes,
Jimmy
sir.
Horn, Will
Is he
Shepherd.
related?
I know, right? Doomerville. I feel like he actually is. From Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. And Florida boys.
Oh, wow.
I know. I wonder if he is.
What was his first name?
Marcus.
Marcus.
He is the nephew of 5-time Pro Bowler Elvis Doomerville.
There you go.
Wow.
So is related. Wide receiver, please.
Okay.
And then I'll be done, I promise. I'll probably make it off this first. Just
You're going too slow.
Look, there's Rock. You got Rock. Now,
we're gonna go. Go ahead.
I don't know who named this guy, but man, out of all these names I see, like, Corey, John Tay.
Corey Brooks is nice.
Like, come on, guys.
So
This guy's named him Rock.
With our final and 245th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft,
Wester.
I, as the GM of the Baltimore Ravens, take Theo Weiss Jr., wide receiver from Missouri.
All right.
Huh?
Theo Weiss.
6'3", 320. Looks like serious. That's serious face.
He looks like the boyfriend in Coming to America, the one that gets dumped.
And Coming to America? That's such an old movie. People are probably like, what? Like all these kids that watch are probably going, what's that?
They've seen Coming to America with the number 2, the second one, the bad one.
Oh. And I got 255. So who we gonna do here? Offensive tackle, 2 defensive tackles, a wide receiver, safety, edge, linebacker, center, tight end, a guard, and a running back. All right. So we're all about, heritage and there you go. I've drafted a kicker. What do you guys think of that?
Oh, now you're gonna have to fight Bryant, bro.
I know.
I friggin' love it.
Oh my God, so many picks.
All right, Kenny, are we drafting again? You guys want to go again, or
Yeah, let's. I mean, I'm willing to do a power
to y'all.
draft, but like we
Yeah.
got to pick like chess, like fast chess, like boom, 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 boom.
I'm down for one more.
I'm down.
If you want to do it fast.
Do you want to be the
draft however
Jags
speedy
again?
you
But
want
this
to,
time,
I'm not in a rush, so I'm down.
Can I trade 3 6-round picks for as high as a pick as I can get to minimize my picks?
Yeah, you can get a late 5th, Levi.
No. One of these.
all right. So I'm drafting from the Niners. Levi's drafting Ravens. Kenny, who you drafting for?
I'm gonna try Jaguars with the pick, no trades, nothing.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna try to draft.
Actually, I would like to trade Trevor Etienne.
You really won't
do that.
You want to do what?
I wanted to trade Trevor Etienne because there's so many running backs, but we don't have to do that.
Well, Levi said all 3
don't
6-rounders, right?
I mean, we could try will a team give me like a 3rd or a 4th for it? I don't really care who it is.
Maybe a late 4th.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what they'll give me.
I mean, I've tried these things so many times on Madden. You know what I mean?
3rd.
Okay,
Yeah,
now 3rd.
4th, maybe like
Now
you said.
4th.
At that point, I guess I'm gonna keep them. But
No, you can't, Steve-O.
Boo. I guess I'm just gonna keep.
Look, that they're giving you a 5th, the 153rd overall.
I just had a nice draft on PFF, which is super hard.
No, I don't want to take any more time with trades. No worries.
So no on the trade.
No worries. Yeah, I don't want to take any more time up.
All right, I got it on lightning fast this time too.
Sweet.
All right, Kenny, you're getting trade offers.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I just say decline all trade offers.
Yeah, decline all the
through all this.
Okay.
Ascendenti?
No, we gotta go. Oh, we didn't trade stupid Trevor, the worst prince ever, but we're gonna go Mason Graham. It is what it is. Mason Graham, Jaguars.
Oh, why didn't you go?
Yep.
No, it's got to be done. It's got to be done.
Yep.
Damn it. He ain't falling to the Niners, I'll tell you that.
No way. Neither is
And
Membu or Campbell.
These guys are offering me no.
You guys can trade if you want. It doesn't matter.
I'm not trading out of that. And of course, all the offensive linemen I want are gone.
And Tetro McMillan, wide receiver.
Honestly, I'd still give it a shot with Mac Jones. Trevor Lawrence is not it. It's not working. Try and get something for that guy. I don't know why you re-signed him at all. Whatever.
I know it's rough. I feel it. I feel you, David.
I would go.
It is rough.
I would go Stewart probably.
What you making?
I'm just reheating what I ate before, which was creamy noodles, creamy garlic pasta, and it had like
anything that starts with creamy. It's like
it had jalapeno in it. It had peppers. Very spicy.
Reject them all. Let's see this board.
That's kind of tempting.
Oh, they're great trades, but I have too many already. I'm not gonna be that guy.
Did I just see
McMillan still
Bro,
there?
I was about. Wait, what?
No way, he's on the board right now.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
Yeah.
You can't take that guy.
Yeah. That's my DK Metcalf. That's my DK Metcalf.
All right, you're up, buddy. Marco Wilson.
Nah.
No, and I wouldn't do any of that.
No. We're
Garlic
good.
and herb shrimp Alfredo is amazing. I agree.
Okay, so I'm still gonna go Colston Loveland for sure.
The thing that I make for my girlfriend.
You got Sunshine, a tight end.
Yeah, there you go.
She doesn't like the
actually.
Good, sorry.
No,
she doesn't like red sauce.
Is his end actually tight?
So I make a white bechamel pizza for her, and it is so good.
I love white pizza.
Yeah, she's a white.
What are you doing here?
Ooh,
I don't like marinara sauce, to be honest with you.
I'm so picky on it. I'm actually working on getting my own like red sauce recipe down. This batch was not bad.
I mean, I can make it and I'll eat it, but I just don't like prefer it.
I mean, 40 and 10-yard split. He's relatively athletic. Arms are okay. Span ain't.
I'm about to show y'all.
6'4", 324. I like the weight. Let's see what his arms are though. If his arms are 35,
he's got
34
super
and
high
7/8.
potential.
That's not bad.
Think of the BYU kid that Chiefs took last year, which we couldn't pronounce his last name either.
Salmatua.
Love some shrimp. Some shrimp would have been amazing.
Oh,
I'm gonna take this cat.
Yeah, Connerly Jr. can't go wrong.
I'm sticking with the trenches in the first several picks, folks. If you didn't notice,
reject all
Trey
trades.
Walker. Trey Walker. Why would these guys trade Trey Walker?
I know. I guess I'm just going to decline all trades here.
Okay.
Let me see.
Big
so we
board.
took.
There's Watts.
Yeah, we're taking.
You know you want it.
Yeah, we're taking him there. Tetro and then Watts. I'm super excited. Like...
I was just talking shit. All right, Kenny. No trades?
No, I'm good.
That's not a bad one.
Oh, wow. I like a lot of guys there, but I think I got to go Zy Alexander.
Cornerback, LSU at the bottom of the board.
Thank you.
Okay.
Gotta be done.
Oh, not him.
I've never heard of this guy.
He's good.
I was about to say, didn't you take him last one, Kenny?
I took him last time, yeah. Terradome has talked about him, I believe. So has Wayne Breezy.
Yeah, he was at the combine. I know, I'm reheating our pizza leftovers for dinner. Honestly, I'm so excited.
Man, I wish much rather have pizza.
How do you reheat them, in the microwave or the oven?
Oven only, like
on a pan, on a frying pan.
Air fryer?
No, I have a pizza pan with like the holes like in the middle or all throughout.
Yeah, because you want the bottom to be crispy.
Like honestly, sometimes I'm that guy when I go. I have not found any pizza place, New York style or whatever, that actually cooks the pizza to the doneness that I like it. I basically always buy my pizza slices, bring them home, and put them back in the oven.
Yeah, they're afraid to burn them because then they can't sell the burnt one.
Exactly, you're so right on that.
Taj felt not a bad guy. A lot of
cheap ass Italians.
But what I do, like I said, I go to Publix. They have these like doughs that are like just need an hour out to really rise, but they're like kind of pre-prepped. But I actually like toss them in the air like to get some air into them. You know, I used to make pizzas for a couple different places.
Eva would like extra marinara.
Oh my God, is it just so good? I make such a good crust, like with the air I get into it.
I'd eat your crust, Levi.
Oh, would you dip it in marinara? You would like my bechamel sauce. My bechamel sauce is actually pretty good.
I like pink sauce, which is marinara and Alfredo.
Yep.
I don't like pesto.
For those that don't know what bechamel is one of the mother French sauces. It's just basically a garlic white sauce. All you do is equal parts butter to flour, melt it down. You add warm milk to it. You got to whisk constantly to a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic. And then if you want, which what I do for my pizza, in the final minutes, you add a little bit of Parmesan to make it more of a cheese bechamel. And then that, like I said, that's what I use for my pizza is a Parmesan cheese bechamel.
Kenny, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
You're up, round 3.
Yeah, we are going to do Donovan Jackson, Ohio State.
Great pick.
Damn it.
All right, I'm coming on the board like right after.
It's okay. Levi, what's up, buddy?
Oh, not in love with this big board right here. Scroll me down a little bit. I think I know
you
who
don't
I'm
like
taking.
Makuba?
I already took Xavier. I'm not going to double up on it. Ooh.
Double down.
Give me Charles, Grant, William, and Mary.
Hell yeah.
Man, you guys are all taking my damn interior offensive lineman.
I know, and I do want to move him interior. Niners on the clock.
Tight end, tackle, defensive, who's on linebacker here?
Man, those would be such great picks, by the way. Especially that Arroyo in the third. I have a feeling after his pro day, his draft stock's going to be on the rise.
I love the Stewart and the Connerly. I don't love the Elijah, but I'll take it.
I like the Elijah. He wasn't at the combine, but he'll be at his pro day.
I watched his film. I'm not saying he's bad at all. I don't know.
Yeah, he was one of the Senior Bowl standouts, is what it was.
I don't really love any of the tight ends except for Fanning, to be honest with you.
Really, the Bowling Green kid?
Just from the film, though.
Yeah, that's understandable.
The film looks good. That doesn't mean he's a better player. The film just looks good.
That's true. Yeah, Ferguson, I got to watch film on. Combine caught my eye. I didn't really like the rest of the tight end class. Mason Taylor, of course, which was another Senior Bowl standout guy. But the rest of that tight end class really didn't catch my eye. Like, usually there's a couple guys I'm like, oh, shit, I really got to go watch this guy now. But
the only thing this guy has is
none of
weight.
Those guys are going to be Bowers or McGraw.
Wow, I know. Look at all the Reds.
Yeah, all he has is weight. That's it.
Good for him. I wish I had perfect weight.
I was thinking about the Denzel Burke kid, though. Ohio State cornerback myself, honestly.
Castro is also
Nakuba again.
Yeah.
Castro's really good, I thought. I don't know why he's falling like that. There's no way he's going to be there.
Way slower than he should have at the combine.
Kenny, you're up.
Yeah, but if you watch
he didn't look good
if you watch the film, he was really, really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, did I take a wide receiver? I did. Let's see. Let's go Milrow this time. Let's go Milrow.
Hold on, you haven't took a wide receiver.
Oh no, I did. I thought I did. Oh no, that was somebody else's thing. Okay, yeah, then I'll go Savion again. And plus, I already have a quarterback, so I guess I don't need Milrow.
I mean, Milrow's really a developmental guy. It would be great to let him sit behind.
I would love that, but they need more than a backup quarterback. You know what I mean?
That's true. They got a lot of problems.
But yeah, I did like Milrow. That's why I thought about it right away. But then I was like, we got Trevor. He's not going to sit, but he may get hurt.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to draft him.
A couple years ago, they had the most cap space, just like the Patriots do this year, and they overpaid for everybody, and it failed.
They really did. They really did, and did nothing, and produced nothing.
Yep, they spent in all the wrong areas. I took that kid last round.
Worst part, Mitch Morse.
No, I took the other kid.
Mitch Morse retired now too, so
that's what I'm saying. That was one of them. The other guy in that was fucking what's his name? The wide receiver who we didn't talk
Christian
about.
Kirk that left in division.
Same part of that free agent class.
That's so weird.
Who else was it? That like I said, that entire free agent class that they overpaid for completely busted, and it cost their franchise years in development.
Yo, that's why they got Liam Cohen going in there. They need a miracle. I'm not saying he's going to turn that organization around, but they know he can scheme people.
I do like Liam.
I love Liam, especially after last year.
Oh yeah, what did he do with Baker, bro?
Insane.
Yep, and that run game.
I also think he just seems like a genuinely nice person. So I like him.
He seems a little like a goofball.
Yeah, he's like a goofy dad.
Let's see. I have not taken an interior guy yet.
Just young offensive-minded coaches taking over.
Well, I've had the mean, screaming coaches that and I've had the nice coaches, and the nice coaches just do better, man.
I'm just a big because you can't scream at all of them, because when you got a grown man that's the same age or older than you, and
that's the age of kids rebelling too. You don't want kids rebelling when they're at that rebellion age. That's the worst time to push kids.
All right, Kenny, you're up.
That sounds like good news. I'm gonna go. Oh wow.
Hold on, let me show you your draft picks.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh wow! I want I want Torrey Horton also. I know I just took a wide receiver, but I don't care. I'm taking Torrey Horton right now.
Yeah, that's another big play potential guy. You already got Brian,
and Brian's
more of a route running possession guy. Yep.
Trying to get them those weapons.
Rebuilt by wide receiver core, that's for sure.
Which Trevor was good when he had some weapons. I think everyone is, right?
What do you want to look at, Levi?
Yeah, I tried.
Let me see. I already took safety. I took line. I took wide receiver. Let me go to edge, please. I'm going to go a little different here. Give me Elijah Roberts, edge, SMU. I actually was going to feature him on my draft special last year. He chose not to come out.
You know it.
Last year. So he was someone I expected to come out last year and actually had a slight dip in production, but I'll bet on him.
Did you put your hand up on your hip?
And doom of the dip.
All right. That's actually.
Oh,
you're up again, Levi.
All right. I took an edge. I took offensive. Let me go back to offensive line again. I might double down on this.
I like the Watts pick. I missed it. Grant pick too. Love it.
Let me see here. Wide receiver. Oh, let me go to defensive back, please. I'm looking for.
If someone comes out of William and Mary, you got to help them out.
Scroll down just a tiny bit here for me, and I'll make this pick. I might end up just taking Malachi again. Or do I take Noel here a little too early? I could probably get Noel with the next pick, but let's take Noel Williams, cornerback, California.
Noel. He said it correctly and everything.
I don't even know if that is correct.
No, it's no. No. Some people say Noel.
I used to actually love guessing names when I worked at the airlines because they print out the bag, the tag for your bag, and you got to call them over. And I always looked at it as a challenge to try to get them right. Don't you do it, David. Don't you take my guy.
To put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
There's a goddamn cougar in the car.
I think it's funny that everyone.
If you're not first or last.
Whoa, Simeon mad. Simeon smash.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna drop kick you in the throat.
My girlfriend had never seen that movie. I was like, no. I quote this movie too much for you not to have seen it.
I'm your grandfather. You can't talk. Why are you talking to me like that?
Because I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
This is Walker in Texas Ranger.
He does what he wants.
Sweet little 5 pound 6 ounce baby Jesus. Why's it gotta be baby Jesus?
That's the way I like to see him. I envision him as a baby. That's my favorite version of Jesus.
We're gonna get DSCA for just quoting too many lines.
Baby
lying there in your manger.
Wow.
Future ahead of you.
I mean, I took a tackle already.
Did you? Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Bringing stool ain't getting past me. I'll tell you.
Hold on, is one of the psychos here?
What about Barstool Sports?
Past are gone.
Why is that guy involved with football? I don't understand. Or
Money.
pizza. Which is it? Pizza or football? What? One of them, or is it both?
All I know is Little Caesars got $5 hot ready.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But so does that.
I'm taking Emory Jones from LSU.
Nice.
Because he's got long arms like a pterodactyl.
So does that.
Women love long arms.
You know what women really love?
I'm gonna go dark now.
Big hearts.
Oh,
big hearts. Yeah.
Clear eyes, full hearts. Big wallets.
Exactly. Nice guys.
Big wallets.
Big wallets. B-dubs. B-dubs.
Oh, man. I miss B-dubs.
I got something better than a big wallet.
I legitimately thought it. Good.
All right, hold on. Oh, wow.
Oh, Q Robinson just went. That's a good pick.
Damn.
That's a good pick.
I took him. He used to fall.
Malachi is falling, bro. Like, it's because everyone already took so many safeties in this draft already.
Yeah. Ooh.
2 wide receivers, an offensive tackle, a corner, a tight end, and a defensive tackle.
Yeah, so I got a little interior offensive line. I got a little interior defensive line. I got the cornerback. I got the wide receivers. I'm looking at tight end maybe right now. If not, I may have to grab one of those safeties. Wow. Well, I guess that's right on point there. I'll take Mitchell Evans, Notre Dame.
I mean, but you already took Arroyo. Yeah, oops.
No, did I? I wouldn't take Arroyo.
I thought you did.
No, that was somebody else's.
I took Arroyo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, because that was way earlier.
I was just trying to throw Kenny off and steal his pick.
That's messed up, man.
Pull a Chicago Bear on him.
You want all your picks back, Levi?
All of them. And I want DK Metcalf.
Oh, damn.
I want him, dude. I've wanted him for years.
I'm telling you that the Raiders are serious. Because if not, I would have done that for Geno and for DK for Max Crosby. If I didn't want to win,
the Alex Kappa signing by them will be pretty good too, actually.
I think the Raiders are going to be a fun team to watch next year.
Trey Hendrickson and leaving the Bengals potentially, and Sam Hubbard retiring. They basically just lost their 2 starting defensive ends.
But they did re-sign Mike Gesicki, so that's important.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
I'm not that high on Gesicki.
Yeah, they're straight up saying we're going to screw defense and we're going to go all in on offense. That's what they're going to do.
And like the thing is, this Trey in the last 3 years has more sacks than Myles Garrett. The dude gets after the quarterback legitimately. He's a threat.
Yeah, but he was there last year and it didn't help the defense. So I figured they're thinking,
didn't he sit out like the first 5 games or something?
They're just trying to get something for him. I think maybe just trying to use this draft to bulk up all their defense.
Yeah, they're gonna.
So this is like DJ Jones 2.0.
I like CJ West a lot. He's fast.
Yeah, he's a good player. All right, decline them all. Let's see here.
And he's big.
Oh, I mean, if Pegas is there, I hate to say it, I'm taking him again.
You have to.
The Ricard replacement potentially. Yeah, give him to me.
I don't know why he's still there at all, to be honest with you.
I agree with you on that. Back-to-back picks, essentially.
Probably won't be there, but
can we go to the kickers? I'm trying to see.
Oh no, it is no. That's a
punter.
That Noel Williams thing.
And Gino Garcia.
Man, of course, guy I really want's not there. Linebacker, please. Man, not really any of the guys I really want. I guess give me Jay Higgins. Well, he's been falling, but I'll take him. Iowa linebacker. Just to keep the pace up.
I have a legit question. Why do players fall?
Injuries? Bad numbers at the combine? Other people move up?
Part of the combine, yeah. Basically what he said, like a little bit of everything, you know. Case in point, man, if a guy shows up at the combine and I see that he's got potential based upon his imaging and his leg, I can tell that his expected career span is 20% or 30% less than that of the average player in this draft. And I know I can push him down in a sense.
There's also off the field issues. Then there's things that we don't even hear about, but other coaches hear about and talk about and shit like that.
Yeah, there's so much. But the combine, seeing that someone runs slow, it can be super alarming, man, because I know we're not, sometimes we the numbers aren't everything, but name me a wide receiver that's ran a 5.0 that succeeded in the NFL. It just, there is no.
Benny, what do you got?
5.0.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's why my cutoff is usually 4.7-ish. But
can you show me? Did I take a running back? I think I did.
A running back? I don't think you did.
That was last time I took Trevor Etienne.
Defensive tackle, tight end, corner, offensive tackle, wide receiver, tight end again. You doubled up on tight ends.
I did.
Yeah.
All right.
So which running back you want here? Raheem Sanders, Damian Martinez.
A lot of good running backs.
I think I got to go Tootin. And that speed.
Oh,
Tooting in that
is he tooting
speed.
some speed? 4.32. He is tooting some speed.
Yo, listen, he feels the need for some speed.
Levi.
And he's on a bus that's going to blow up.
Decline them all. Let's see here. Let's see on this. Let's check that big board out. Oh my God! All the running backs. It
is a big board, right?
I know, right?
There we go.
I know. I was like, my God! All the running.
You're in running back.
I was like, am I still on running back?
like I said, there's a lot of good running backs.
That's
here.
why I wanted to trade Trevor Etienne.
Will you scroll down for me? Give me Dante Thornton Jr., wide receiver, Tennessee.
Okay.
I've drafted him once or twice.
Hey, he's what, 4.3 speed guy?
I think. Hold on a second. I don't think he's 4.3. He's big though. Like I don't know his. Yeah, 4.3, 6'5", and he's 4.3.
I told you. I watched every second of that combine.
Wow. He ran faster than some wide receivers.
Like I said, if you're looking for a big play potential, just like Jalen Hyatt from Tennessee a couple years ago.
Is he the fastest wide receiver in the draft?
It's the
no, I think someone ran 4.29.
Yeah, there were plenty of 4.4s and 4th.
Matthew Golden ran 4.29.
But it's his size that he gets at that speed. That's the impressive part.
I know.
Exactly. He might not have the.
So I'm in the 6th round.
But if you're looking for a guy to throw a deep ball to on a go, just like Jalen Hyatt, who got taken first round by the Giants, pick 19, I think, a couple years ago.
You spitting facts, Levi.
I've took two interior defensive linemen, three defensive linemen total.
Not our best
offensive linemen.
Speak for yourself. So what are we doing for the draft, gentlemen? Are we doing a show all together this year? I know last year I was all by myself.
Yeah, you were. What a
last
waste.
year it was like.
I'm down.
I took a wide receiver in case y'all wonder. So Jacksonville has obviously trade offers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Oh, he's probably gone now, but he was a tackle for Wisconsin. I think he's probably been taken though.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Wisconsin tackle.
Oh, he's gone.
One of them corn-fed boys, you know what I'm saying? Corn-fed.
There's a guard, Hubbard.
Nah, he got taken. He just got taken. It's okay. Go to the all and just scroll down. I'll find somebody. Oh, I'll take Miles Frazier. I'll take Miles Frazier. I'm fine with that. Third guy down.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I don't care what he's ranked. I know what he can do.
Help me, Jesus. All right, one of the mini 6. Let's
Help
check
your
that.
baby Jesus.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Scroll down for me. I'm thinking about that Raheem Sanders pick, but think about that Jason Marshall pick.
Raheem.
It's already, man, Donovan Edwards is just such a hard guy to pass up on, just like Gus Edwards. His pass catching's underrated. Let's take Donovan Edwards.
Gus Edwards was dropped today by the Chargers.
Was he really?
Yeah, you can go back to the Ravens.
I mean, we don't even really need to draft a running back, honestly. But
let me see that defensive line again.
Oh yeah, because you had somebody who didn't even come off the IR last year. Was
Keaton Mitchell,
back, right?
Yep. Ooh, give me that Ty Hamilton, Ohio State pick.
Yeah, Keaton Mitchell. And then we had Marsheen Ali we drafted in the 5th round last year. And then we just signed Justice Hill to an extension. And then we're trying to sign Henry to an extension. So we technically already have 4 running backs on roster, 2 guys that are probably like under 24.
Yeah.
And Justice Hill on his 2nd or 3rd contract with the Ravens now.
I'm sure there'll be another 3 guys that you add just to compete.
Maybe.
No,
I feel like this is going to be a year like we have
Raheem
Morris. Or not Raheem.
I did draft the guy. Kenny, it's your turn.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I got McMillan at pick
just
27.
Show me my guys again. I don't know how many cornerbacks I've taken.
2. Well, 1.
Yeah, there's one already.
couple wide receivers.
Did I take 2 tight ends? I thought I only took 1.
You took 2. You got the tight end course all rebuilt now.
There you go, Colston. That's right.
That's right.
Oh, I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
Got to make them.
Yeah, you could do it that way. That's totally fine. That works too.
Bring Etienne in. Bring the brothers together.
I could probably do that later, though.
Probably can.
If
I think it might be your last pick. Hold on.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I have another pick.
It is. It's your last pick.
Okay. Yeah, now just keep going through the categories. I'll pick somebody.
You already picked tight end. Hemingway.
Thor.
Tonka.
Look at Thor. Funny. Tonka.
That's like
Tonka
fancy.
was at the
That's a
draft.
fancy name. Thor Griffin. Griffin.
That's Peter Griffin's son.
They say he lays the hammer. Look at that face, too.
Dude is pissed
that
off.
looks like a Thor, bro.
He's pissed right now. From New Hampshire. That's why
I was just about to joke about the New Hampshire thing.
Height,
oh,
weight,
man.
14.
What's the state?
Run defense, 93.
Yeah, he looks like a guy who doesn't like you to get past him, like a troll at a bridge.
I thought that was. Do you know what I thought that was? That's why I Googled it. Do you know what the state motto of New Hampshire is? They are the most colonial state you can think of.
No, what is it?
Live free or die.
Oh, shit.
That is the official state motto of New
I should have
Hampshire.
known that one.
He looks like he really believes in the state.
Give me Kobe Bryant. I don't care how many cornerbacks I've taken.
From deep or from like a 2-point jumper?
Sure, you don't want to. Riley, that's like two first names.
Off the screen or to the hoop, driving to the hole?
Kobe.
Well, I mean, I haven't. You know what? I don't think I took a safety, so just give me the safety.
Yeah. Oh, I already gave you
That's
the
all right.
Kobe Bryant.
It's all right. You've got Kobe and you got Phil Jackson. You're going to run the triangle offense.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got Pat Riley too.
Quincy Riley. Oh, too funny.
Patty
Tight
Riley.
end, safety, defensive tackle, offensive tackle, corner, another defensive tackle, a
Oh,
wide
wow.
receiver. I got 3 picks left.
Someone has so many
3
picks.
picks left.
There's nobody left.
There's running backs.
Didn't come out.
I'm deferring these picks to next year. That's what we should be able to do.
I mean, that's true. You can trade.
I took a running back because they're talking about getting rid of Jordan Mason. They have until the start of the new league year, so until the end of the 11th to actually make that decision.
I like Jordan Mason, but he's barely played, and when he did shoulder the load, he hurt his shoulder. I don't think I like that. I'm not a fan of it. And I swear to God that his first carry, he semi-knocked himself unconscious. I don't know why nobody else remembers this.
I know what you're talking about, man.
Because I say that all the time, and people don't remember, and I always try and look for it, but I can never find it on YouTube.
Did y'all draft Jordan Mason, or was he unrestricted?
He was an undrafted free agent, I thought.
Oh, that's
Yes,
rough.
undrafted free agent.
Like, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. But I swear to God
was
that he got in
2022
one
undrafted.
time. He had a very good run. It was a really good, strong run. But then he, like, dove forward. And I think he like, gave himself a little concussion or something. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Sometimes you just knock yourself the fuck out.
I think I just made it
you
up because it was a good story.
I think you did too, but, you know.
It's a lot more interesting.
You're saying people don't remember, and I'm thinking, I don't remember this.
No, nobody does. But I swear that I saw it. Because why the hell would I just, like, remember that? It's so weird. Is that the Mandela effect?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
Logan
actually.
Parr.
Can you imagine if all of a sudden they were like, we're just going to cut Christian McCaffrey, actually give a right of first refusal to Jordan
If
Mason?
somebody would give us something for Christian McCaffrey, I would trade him. I
don't think anyone would touch him with a 10-foot pole.
Nobody should be able to touch him or Brandon. We're stuck with those guys now.
Brandon, maybe not, but like
if
Christian,
he comes back by December,
he's
maybe.
older. He was supposed to come back, had a huge setback, supposedly flying all over the world to get treatment for some
got paid
injury.
for basically one catch and one season, in my opinion. But whatever, we all have different opinions.
Who?
BA. He had one very, very good season, just like Debo. One very, very good season. And then he had a great catch. And that's how he got re-signed. That's why. Because of a ladybug. That's why he got re-signed. What the hell?
Because of a ladybug?
Yeah, remember the ladybug landed on his foot, and then he caught that pass off of the guy's helmet or whatever, and that was like, ooh, he's the greatest. He was catching 30-yard passes on one of the best offenses we had in San Francisco, and he got paid for that. Everyone had a good season that year.
He pulled, what was that Giants player that had the helmet catch? Tyreek? No.
David Tyree. He had one catch.
Yep. The Ravens actually signed him at one point.
Someone that can
shout out to Trent Williams, dude.
But dude, I'm sorry. If somebody wants to give me a haul for Brandon Ayuk, I'm taking it. Same for CMC. I mean, you gotta go
for CMC, I would.
And if you got a bunch of players on cheap ass contracts, you have all the money in the world.
Will you scroll down on that big board? It's my last pick of the draft. My kicker that I want's not even there.
This was supposed to be power chess mock draft style.
I mean, I thought we got through it pretty quick. I'm going to take Jackson Hawes again.
I feel like
Mark Andrews post draft.
What's his name? Wick? What's Wick's Jason Wick? Is that his name? What's the hitman's name?
Holy shit, that's Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne.
John Wick.
I feel like he'd be done with this draft by now. I'm just saying. He would have killed it.
I know that. I have the movie series sitting right over there. It's like, yeah.
I still haven't seen like 2 of them.
I've got a certain particular set of skills.
So he does this thing. Now he does this thing that people like, what's he doing? He has a 1911 that's made by a certain maker. And it has a tendency it has a tendency to jam while you're putting the first bullet in and chambering it.
Oh.
So when you see him, he loads it, cocks it, and then he pulls it back and he checks it. It is so realistic, it's not funny.
Well, he knows how to shoot. Keanu Reeves has been shooting professionally for a long time.
I mean, it is. It's incredibly realistic what he's doing there. A lot of people don't realize that, though.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is doing that all for real, and it's not special effects.
I think I told you this, David. I had a buddy that got left like hundreds of rounds of like competition ammo in a will, and we just went to the gun range one day because he worked there, and we unloaded. In this dude's memory, like just clip after fucking clip after fucking clip, like
crazy ass white boys.
I mean, he's an army dude. I'm not gonna say no. Learning how to shoot better.
Hey, you want to go shoot in the middle of nowhere?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I
want
have
to
one
live
buddy
in the middle of nowhere so I can go on my back porch and shoot. But
I had a buddy that lived out in the country.
What do you do? Shoot bald eagles?
Nah, man. You drink the beer. Once you chug the beer, you go down, put it down range. You got your target now. Open the next beer,
Kenny.
light the blunt, and start unloading.
Just saying, bald eagles are 250 points.
No shooting.
Squirrels are jackpot. You actually hit the squirrel.
They just flagged the show, David.
Yeah, don't do that, folks. It's like no.
Yeah, Tank Biggs. Star, Steve-O. Star.
Don't listen to any
draft special 2 years ago.
This is our second draft for the night. It was supposed to be a power draft. We still got through it pretty quick.
Hell yeah, Bigsby did.
I mean,
That's why I wanted to trade
the first draft. I was trying to trade.
The original show we started at 10:15. We finished that draft like 12:05. We started this draft not after. We finished this draft in 40 minutes compared to the other one taking hours.
Yeah, it was super fast. Torrey Horton, let's go.
I'm excited for pizza. I'm going to message my girlfriend to turn the oven on.
That's not bad.
That was fun. Let's go, Michigan.
That's actually the kicker I want. I want a kicker for Michigan.
So, Shamar Stewart, Josh Connerly Jr., Elijah Araro, Andrew Makuba, Jordan Phillips, interior defensive lineman, another offensive tackle. This guy's got long arms and athleticism.
Hey, if they're
he's kind of a developmental project. Milo Dotson, CJ West, another interior defensive lineman.
Nice.
If you didn't notice the theme there. That's three defensive linemen. Some of this is special teams too, though.
So what you're
like
saying
the
is
linebacker, that guy can tackle. He's a Ute. I know that guy can tackle. Melo Dotson's pretty good at tackling.
Like 6'7", did he?
Kuba.
You're gonna have to find some edge in free agency, aka Bosa.
But yeah, I took the guy whose first name I'm going to chop up 1,000 times if he actually makes the team.
You just want to see all our players on IR, Levi. That's why.
I do not, but I definitely understand that worry about him. Like,
man,
I mean, that's cute if it's a movie, but this isn't a movie.
How many of our guys hit IR? It's like
it can't get worse than last year, right?
It's actually ridiculous how many of our players.
Don't you put that on me, Kenny.
I'm not sold on the Bosa bookends, but whatever. It's just me.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is this. Leonard Floyd's not a bad pass rusher. He's averaged 8 per year for I don't know how many years. My worry, I said it a ton last year before the season started, was going to be the run defense issues between him, Malik Collins, and, we already knew I didn't like Devondre, and Greenlaw was going to take some time to go back. So I don't know if Bosa really helps that issue either.
I don't think Greenlaw is going to get the money that he's looking for out there after his injury.
He's not. Real question is Aaron Banks and John Feliciano, free agents as well. So y'all are going to probably need some left guard as well.
I think that's who we're gonna draft a tackle, and he's probably going to play left guard.
John Feliciano retired. Aaron Banks is a free agent. More than likely not going to bring him back. And they're talking about draft the thought is they're going to draft Membu and put him over at left guard. And then when Trent Williams retires, he slides over one spot.
I hope he makes it to us, but I've been seeing too much noise about him.
And you think Hufanga's coming back?
No. I don't think they like them.
I kind of doubt it. I have my doubts.
I wonder if the drafting of another safety and all that kind of upset him, or 25 years old.
No, he was hurt.
Young still.
He was hurt.
Patrick Taylor,
Mustafa and Tig. Is Tig and Mustafa? I have no confidence in those safeties, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
Mustafa, I have confidence in. Tig, I don't.
The thing that killed me is I love the Mustafa pick, but it was y'all already have someone to fit that role. So the moment y'all drafted him, it was y'all were also giving up on Hufanga. I felt like
we didn't have a bad draft, but we could have had a way better one.
He, like I said, great player. He was just a great player to pass. I feel like that was almost a BPA pick in a sense, but it was just one of the ones he fit the role of Hufanga. He's not a deep safety. He was never known as a deep safety guy.
Well, so Hufanga, I'm not saying he's been on the outs for a while, but I am saying he's injury prone. So it's kind of that. And the Niners are looking at how many contracts can we give out? So when they took Mustafa, it was more than likely so he could replace Hufanga.
And sadly, he's not Polamalu. So that's, I think, where the problem lies.
But then they also took Jair Brown, and I kind of feel like he regressed last year.
Again,
he could make a comeback with the proper
either,
coaching. He could.
He's not he didn't have much help either. So
yeah. It was just one of those ones you in my opinion, kept drafting that guy that didn't have that really elite range that you look for in which we talk about. Safeties are more interchangeable now than ever before. But your GM did what he normally does. He drafts for the future, not for immediate help. But I would have loved to have seen your team draft to go win a Super Bowl.
I mean, when it started, we had tackling issues when we lost Jimmy Ward, and he was one of our best tacklers and defenders out there, and he got into a fight with Kyle, and then from then on, we haven't been able to tackle.
His coverage was slowly dropping, but he was a damn good tackler. Always.
That was the first domino that led. That was the cause and effect for me that I saw.
But you've got some pretty damn corners. If Greenlaw comes back, you'll be pretty solid at linebacker.
I'm not sold on our corners either, but if people are saying we're good at corner, I don't know.
Renardo, I mean, pretty good rookie year, right?
Yeah.
It seemed like he cleaned up. His problem coming out of college was he was, I think, the most flagged cornerback in the entire draft class.
Handsy guy.
Exactly. Flagged all the time. Seems like he cleaned it up which, again,
that's great to see. Then what's your other corner? Lenore, pretty solid. Lenore, 2 years ago had the longest streak of
who's the third one
without allowing. Now again, third, you might have to go find somebody. I'm not sure on that.
Yeah,
but
unfortunately, that's the problem. And we don't have a tight end too, ever.
Yeah, Latu was a little bit of a stretch for me. I was not happy that y'all took him in the third. Even though it was late third, like comp range, so kind of almost like a fourth. But
hey, John Jay,
what up, John?
Hey, John Jay, it was pretty good, dude. I think I did pretty good there.
Spongy. It's funny you say that, Spongy, because I looked at him today. Jonas Sanker, is that his name?
Yeah, that is. Pretty sure he was at the combine.
Jonas Sanker. I've been having to look at that guy today, so.
Yeah, I wonder which direction y'all are going to go, like in this draft. There's a ton of different. I just feel like what the Niners select with that first pick in their first round is so dramatically going to change the trajectory of this team.
Yeah.
Like, so jokingly, I know y'all don't like it, the Tyler Warren pick. Again, but we talked about it. It opens a whole new set of 21 personnel or 22 personnel for y'all that your team has never been able to run for. If you go get an elite edge rusher, I think, which is what Kenny talked about. Oh, tackle. Yeah, exactly.
But the other way around.
But, offensive tackle, again, dramatically changes the run game possibly on the right side of that line.
Right.
Edge.
We can only run left.
Edge is fucking super huge. We just watched the Eagles win because of their pass rush. And we watched Tampa beat the Chiefs because their tackles were hurt and their edge rush was after Mahomes. And then the year before that, who was playing their tackles were hurt. Like, if your tackles are hurt and pass rushers get back there early, it's over. So I'm excited to see which way y'all go. I could still see a trade back.
I don't know that I'm excited. I'm scared to see where we're going.
You know what? After last year, I am a little scared for y'all. I was so thrown for a loop on the Pearsall pick. I was like, I liked him. I thought he was going to be a high second round pick, but
with the first pick in the 2025 draft, the 49ers select Tet McMillan.
I would be happy. You guys. That'd be exciting to assert. But again, it also highlights
we don't have a wide receiver
of the GM. I'm drafting to replace future players like a year or two in the future. They drafted him knowing they were going to trade Debo.
Hold on, Kenny. We got Juwan Jennings.
We got Juwan Jennings. We got Ricky Pearsall. We got Jacob Cowing, right? And BA, probably, hopefully we get him by like November, I think, if we're lucky.
If he plays next year. And we also have Terrell Owens' son.
I'm scared. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
I'm scared.
Interesting. Like it could be a super exciting.
Now the thing that kind of scares me is Ricky Purcell's like early preseason and OTAs and all the injuries he went through. Then he got shot, but he was hardly there
San Francisco
in the preseason anyway. So it was like. That is kind of scary moving forward, know.
My worry for the Niners is if they continue that mindset that they've drafted for in mind for the past 2 years, if they continue that this next year, I worry the 49ers might not be as competitive as their fans would like them to be. You got to make some moves at some point, and again, Javon Hargrave's going to be gone as well, technically.
Another terrible move. When we try and sign linemen, it's a disaster. Stop this.
I feel like the interior pass rushers is one of the most gambly moves. Everyone wants a Chris Jones from the Chiefs. Everyone does. Matabike didn't have as great a year as he did 2 years ago when he signed that mega deal. Travis Jones was all right for us. Chris Jones is just a fucking animal. Yeah. Same thing with Max Crosby.
Some guys are just special, man.
Yeah, he got extended.
Yeah, God. Like, I saw he's technically making from now that he signed an extension, I think $100,000 every hour for the next 3 years.
He's such a great Raider, though. Like, he can't leave the Raiders. That's a Raider.
Smoking cigars in the locker room. He embodies, like you're saying, the Raiders.
He reminds me of Howie Long, even though Howie Long was a little more, it was a long time ago. You know what I mean?
So feel that, actually. agree with that statement so hard. I'm excited though for the draft though. If y'all want to do something together this year, I'm down for it. Last year, I feel like I just needed to like reset in a sense.
I only do what David tells me because he has a lot of photos of me doing very weird things.
With Russian
Guys
prostitutes.
got to do what guys got to do, you know.
And I got to do what he says.
It's all right.
Sometimes
I got the
sometimes
compressive.
you shouldn't be airing things out with the window open. Number one.
Sometimes you send a video to the wrong address.
You just gotta let it breathe sometimes, though, David.
David's grandkids are going to college because of me. He's got me by the short curlies now. That's all right. We're still friends, though.
Yeah. So, all right, folks, we're going to get on out of here and kick back the rest of Saturday night.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Levi, what you got going on this week? Nothing really?
I don't know. I might have a collab coming up. I don't know if Jackbox is coming. I want to get my off-season plans done, but man, with free agency starting in 2 days, I'm like, what's the point? So we'll see.
Yes, folks. Free agency starts on Monday.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that over with.
The next draft. Think about it. The next draft.
It's going to be so different. Like,
because wave one of free agency is going to be done. They're going to be into wave two.
So exciting.
I'm excited to see what the Patriots do with all that money. Like 127 million, I think it was. Like
they're gonna screw it up.
Probably like the Jaguars. It can be a blessing in this or a curse in disguise, I should say.
Well, they got the coach that they wanted now, so the Patriots better do something.
Yeah, that or they're Seahawks now 62 million. Excuse me, sorry.
Do they have 62 million now?
It says they have 62 million in cap space. I don't know if that's post Geno. It's got to be. Chargers got 90 million after letting Bosa go. It looks like. God, Commanders is not even fair. Commanders have $79 million in cap space. They have all the money in the world to build on that team.
Well, that's because they signed a bunch of guys like old vets to 1-year contracts.
Yeah, like Bobby Wagner.
So you only have much, of a cap hit on that.
Yeah, it was.
Huh?
Wagner had such a great year. Didn't he have the most tackles?
I think he did.
That's crazy.
And that's the thing, though. All of their free agents, a lot of them are old. Bobby Wagner, 35 years old. They can probably find a replacement. Jeremy Chin, safety, pretty good. Zach Ertz, 35 years old. They already drafted Ben Simmons last year from Kansas. A lot of their guys, I feel like, are pretty replaceable on the free agent list. And with that amount of money, they can dramatically bring in, like, younger and better players. Luvu, another guy they hit on last year. Like, not even fair, man. Not even fair.
Are the Bears going to do anything, even with their additions? Are they going to be in fourth place still?
I'm excited to watch the Bears. Like, I just hope they don't do what the Bears do. Oh, I'm sorry. We were trying to get out of here. I'm sorry.
No. I don't have my eyes wide because Kitty started talking about the Bears. Are they actually going to do anything?
I mean,
do they ever?
They added Ben Johnson. They're fixing the line. Ben Johnson's going to fix that shit. He's going to do what he can for Caleb. But
they traded for Jonah Jackson from the Rams, and they traded from Thuney from the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they're trying to put protection in front of Caleb Williams.
Yeah, and that division is just super hard.
They have Braxton Jones, who they took in the 2022 draft. Not bad left tackle. They also took Darnell Wright, pick 10 into 2023. So they have like pretty good tackles. Their interior offensive line was horrible last year. Like, I mean, when I watched it was bad. They still don't have a center is their problem, though. They need a center bad. Their current center, Doug Kramer, who was, I guess, a guard converted, PFF graded him 28.5. He had an 18 in pass blocking to finish the year. That's pretty bad. I don't know if I've ever seen a score that low before. So they've got some real promise. They've got some
Hold on. What did Jake Brendel score? I'm just wondering.
I will double check here. Let me see. 49.
Jake was fine blocking for runs. He just wasn't good
Brendel scored a 65 overall. He 55 in pass block, 71 in run block. So run blocking pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah, running block.
That's actually the 10th overall center out of 37.
Yeah, it's pass blocking that's the problem.
Exactly.
But besides that, see, they got to work with. They're trying to work with what they got, and Brendel knows the system very well. He's always been Brock Purdy's center this whole time, and it just is what they got right now.
Yep, and same thing with Pooney. Pooney finished 80.5 overall, the sixth overall guard in the NFL out of 77. Could work on his pass blocking, 68.9, which is 23rd. But again, run blocking, 81.5, sixth best guard in the NFL.
But also because people say, and this is a good point, I don't know if it's true, but because they got McKivitz next to him. If he had somebody better than Brendel and McKivitz on both sides of him, maybe he would be better.
I would agree with that. I see that a lot where the guy that's playing beside them dramatically affects their
Pooney's
play.
doing the work of three men.
AKA Trent Williams over there has literally been like making the left guard not look absolutely horrible.
And he still was.
So. Exactly. He was still pretty bad. And Trent's over there fighting two people at a time.
Bro, but you know what? Then maybe it's Forster, and maybe it's time to deal with that shit.
Maybe.
I've been saying I don't think he's that great.
Doesn't seem to be.
Who?
Chris Forster. It's Forster. It's like Foerster.
He's our offensive line coach.
Okay. Now he's an assistant head coach.
Now they made up a position for him.
Ooh.
So Brandon Staley, the guy that they let walk, had this position last year. I can't remember. Someone else had the position the year before they let them walk. Do you kind of see a theme here?
Yeah.
Brandon Staley is now Kellen Moore's DC in New Orleans.
And by the way, talking about your corners last year, you always with the corners you always got to check their coverage grades because, like, case in point, PFF's got a pass rush grade on the corner. I could give a fuck less about a pass rush grade, and if it affects their overall grade, it makes me angry. So Demadre Lenore finished with a 71.7. That's the 25th best corner out of 116. So top 30 out of 116 corners. Renardo. 74.3, 18th best corner out of 116. So
not bad rookie year.
A rookie finishing top 20 in coverage in the NFL. Damn good.
Hell yeah, I bet you.
Like I said, your team has so much potential. Luter Jr., I guess, didn't get enough snaps last year, but was he 5th round pick for y'all last year? He's got
Bernardo Green was our 2nd or 3rd pick, I think.
Yeah, 2nd, late second. I had him he was on my draft special because I expected him to be a 3rd round, and then y'all took him with the end of the 2nd, so like I said, I was like, man, even though I had a 3rd round grade, taking him at the end of 2nd, absolutely. He was one of the better man corners in the entire college draft class that year. It was one of those ones I check not only their grade, sometimes I just put a preference. How many snaps did you take at something? How many times are you a specialist at something? That's how I found one of my quarterback guys, just based off play action. No one in the class did in nearly as much play action as he did in college, which I was like, yeah, we use play action in the NFL, unlike in college. So
that's good preparation.
Yeah, that's how I found Cody Schrader. He led in was it gap, I think, or zone, one of the two. I was just running them by what schemes they run and who ran the most in certain types of schemes, because that knowledge kind of pays off and transfers pretty quickly. I look at all the numbers.
All right. Well, time to get out of here. Folks, Niners Coast to Coast on my channel Monday.
Power 32?
Yeah, I guess we're going every Thursday. Seems like it.
Power 32 podcast. Go check it out, folks. That's the channel. Power space 32 space podcast. Wednesday, we got the Corey Davis 49er Wednesday, and that is the start of the new league year. So we're going to have a lot to talk about.
Ooh, that's going to be a good show.
And then, of course, the mock draft, episode 7, after the first wave of free agency. So that ought to be interesting. Right?
Sorry.
Might dress up for our The actual draft episodes.
You mean David had the best outfit last time?
Ooh,
pull up Brian.
Yeah, we still got to figure out what we're doing there, but we will. We'll figure
I'll
it out.
dress up like a real freak if you want.
I mean,
what?
last
You're gonna wear
year
your
it was
furry
like
costume again?
I remember day 3 of the draft, and it was like 7-something hours long. It was brutal.
Day 3 is where it gets.
Is that when you wore the mullet and the tie with the sleeveless?
Yes, I do remember I still have that. I still have that. So,
well, I
you never know who's going to pop in.
The 80s hair metal band.
I was Billy Ray Kipper. You remember that? Like, all right, folks, everyone have a great night. And as Corey Davis says, go Niners and F all 31 other teams.